There you go.
Excellent, thank you.
There's two versions, but that's the one I got.
Yeah, that'd do great. Cheers, Empire.
Oh god damn it! I'm getting a pain in the bottom. I've got two lots of mouses. I keep catching the wrong mouse. I need to feed it some cheese. Right.
Yeah, I keep pressing on, mate, because I've got Discord open up on a tablet. I've got I've got Twitch open up on the tablet, Discord open up on the mobile, and obviously Flight Sim on the laptop.
First impression of being in the dark, it's literally in the dark. So you can't really see much, especially the scenery.
Yeah, when you said dark, I've actually put mine to sort of like our time, 7 o'clock UK time, but it shows up so obviously you can see the runway lights and all that, but it's not pitch black.
It's completely pitch black for me.
What time setting you got on it then?
Poof, like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. But I can see the taxi lights, the runway lights, the moon. I can see all the towers with their lights on. I can see other aircraft with lights on. I can see the buildings and houses with lights on. They all got their lights on.
Yeah, exactly what I've got. I've got mine, so it's you can obviously see the stars, but you can just see where the skies change from sort of like dusk to night.
Wow, this is the first time I actually did this with OBEX. Oh, and the lights on the runway does show up. They're bright as, which is good. I hate it when Discord does that. When you post a link, I just want the actual link, not the other bit where it takes up an entire page of just a flipping image.
Yeah, no, it's just called funny like that because I tried to load in something the other week, and I've noticed unless it's a JPEG, it won't show up the picture. If it's a BMP, it just shows a square box.
I'm looking forward to when we get into Amsterdam and see what that location's like in the dark.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that. I've done a flight. Was it the last flight we flew to where we did on one of them, and I actually managed to take. It's one of the smaller airports. I actually managed to take off with an A380.
Yeah, you showed us an image.
No, the one I put in the into Discord was the A380 at the main airport near 50 East Midlands Airport.
Yeah, I'm looking for it now.
Right, in my in the Discord where I've got it open, it shows it just above the prepared 3D version 4 Orbex that Silent had put into it.
Ready to copy. Diamond November 180 X-ray Lima Sierra is cleared to Dalen Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 4000. Departure frequency is 11900.7, squawk 4554. Diamond November 180 X-ray Lima Sierra cleared to Dalen Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 4000. Departure on 11900.7, squawk 4554. Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra, readback correct. Contact ground on 121.7. Delta ground, Diamond November 180 X-ray Lima Sierra, ready to taxi IFR. Diamond November 180 X-ray Lima Sierra, taxi 2 and hold short of runway 1 via taxiway Bravo Alpha, runway 5. Contact tower on 119.7 when ready. Taxiing hold short runway 1 via taxiway Bravo Alpha, runway 5. Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra.
Okay, I'm basically done. I just need a taxi and use my flaps. I'll have to remember to turn my interior light off when I'm taking off.
Why did they give?
Hello.
Good evening, 50.
How are you, Dev?
Good morning, good afternoon,
Yeah.
good evening.
How are you? You okay,
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to flying in the dark.
Yeah, I've already got a Diamond A40 that I paid for ages ago. But the only problem with this one is you have to be so precise on the dials, which means, you know, is it the same for you? When you hit the dials, you have to hit the plus and the minus. You can't just use the dial to go up and down. That's what mine does. I was trying to fly it yesterday, and when you get the mouse hovering over it, you've got one side of the dial that gives you the plus sign, one side gives you the minus, where normally you can just hit the knob, can't you, and turn it either way.
For what, the heading?
Any of them.
Well, I don't have any problems. I mean, I just turn my autopilot on, have the altitude and the heading switched on, and then I just use the knobs to turn.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But on this one that I've got, which is the same one that you've just put up there as a DLC, on the knobs, if you hover over the knobs, you get a plus to the right-hand side of the knob. You get a minus to the left-hand side.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, but normally what you can do, you can just get the knob and turn it either way, and it will go up or down, if you get what I mean. But mine won't do that.
No, same here. I have to click it.
Yeah, so you have to be very precise in your turn-ins. That's what I find difficult. Do you get what I mean? You can't just hit the knob and turn it, and it'll go, you know, left. You get what I mean?
Yeah. What I have to, if you want to go and turn right, I have to go to the plus sign. When I see the plus sign, I click it. Yeah. Yes, that's correct. That's what I have to do.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, I'll try that anyway. I was just messing around on it yesterday, but I've already got that one. I paid for ages ago.
Because usually when I'm flying, I go Shift 1 to bring up the bigger tab, and it's easier to do it that way. Oh, right,
yeah. So and then you bring up the virtual one, don't you?
Yeah, the Shift 1, and then I just go off the Shift 1. Because when you try and do it when you zoom in, it's harder because the aircraft is moving around, so your mouse is just going all over the place.
Exactly, but I'm going to try and do it so it looks... I'll try to do it as realistic as possible, isn't it? So. But yeah, I am actually at the moment sitting at a fuel, which is called gasoline, petrol, gas, benzene, nepotas, which is in all the different languages for gasoline. I'm at a fuel stage, you get what I mean? Rather than a, what's it called? Rather than a, what do they call it? A gate.
Yeah, a gate. I'm at the gate. Dev's at the gate.
No, I'm at a fuel station. But it's dark. Let's put it that way.
You downloaded the night version and you're liking it so far?
I downloaded. It's called Ultimate Night Environment X add-on. I downloaded that and put that on. I haven't tried it yet. This is the first time I'm going to do it.
Okay.
So, but I've got other ones. The idea for that was because when I was flying it before, I couldn't see anything on the ground.
Yeah. I think I've got a similar DLC too, similar to yours, but it came with Obex. So
Oh,
And
okay.
so all the
because
lights are very bright. The one-way
the one
lights
that
are
I,
bright.
the one that I was trying to talk to you about was a Rex. I think it was a Rex version that came up. If I click on let me click on DLC, and I'll tell you which one it is. It was a new one. 1 second. It's not coming up now, and it was called Ultimate Weather or something. It was called. It came up with an advertisement in the sense that it was a new one that Rex were doing.
Yeah.
I think it was about £20. It was an Ultimate Nighttime thing. It was called. Yeah, here it is. Oh, that's the one I've got. Ultimate Night Environment, £8.99. That's the one I've got. But then there was a new one that they put out that runs through Rex, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. Well, it's no need for me to get it because I've got Active Sky, and that does the same thing with the weather system.
Yeah, I've got Rex Weather. You know the one. I've got the Rex Weather one. Let me have a
Yes.
look.
Yeah.
I'll show you
The
which one.
Rex weather, all it does, it improves the graphics.
Yeah, I've
But the
got.
Active Sky, it's actually a weather generated system where it generates real weather.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, I'll try this and see how we go, and then I'm gonna go into a default Learjet for the last one. Yeah.
Yep. Same
Right.
here.
Wonderful.
The,
So I said I'd fly the D40. Whether I fly it good or not is a different matter.
just hope that I see it on my screen as a Diamond A40 like I am.
It should do, because let me just have a look what the add-on was that I got. And then it's called Steam Edition. Yeah, it's the same one. Steam Edition Diamond D40 add-on.
Yep, same here.
Yeah, that's
The
the one I've got. That's right.
$24.99.
I don't know what I paid for it. I bought it ages ago because I was flying the Diamond D40 on the TS World one, and I liked it, so I just went and bought it on the FSX.
At least you can catch up at 130, 150.
Yeah, well, I could get about 140 out of it, to be honest. And yeah, you're right. Obviously, when you take your flaps off and you're at height, it does give you a better speed. But we'll see how we go anyway. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set to go live now so that we can at least try and get something going here. So let me just set
The
my
multi-link is posted in the chat.
screen. I can see it. Wonderful. I'll tell you what, if I hit that now...
If you hit it now, you can see the runway lights that I've got up on the screen.
Oh, okay, let's have a look then. Let's get rid of that tab there. Right, yeah, I can see that. You've zoomed out, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It looks very similar. Just show your plane for me. Let me turn it so I've got it on just me and you. That's the best. That's the way I like it. Yeah, we're flying exactly the same plane then, yeah. Yeah, because you've got the two dials. You've got the two dials which are right next to the 4 white buttons, which turn the interior lights on, and the cockpit lights. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
same-
this
it's the
is
same
this is
plane.
the option I use. After
Oh,
you
which
shift
is
one.
that's shift. Let me try that shift one. Let me just click on the screen because mine's not bringing it up. Yeah, yeah, same one.
Even shift 2, you can use shift 2. It just brings up the one
Oh,
log.
hang on a second. Yeah, shift one is the same, but you click it, don't you? Oh, yeah, it's left and right. I just want to hit. I'm used to hitting the button in the middle, which does it either way. But yeah, I can do that. Not a problem. Yeah. You just have to go to the right or left, whichever. Which, in a way, that's not bad because if you move over to the left, you know you're going to turn to the left. If you move over
Exactly.
to the right, yeah, I understand what you're saying. But I can still do that inside the plane as well, even though it is moving around. But like you said, the dials are a little bit smaller.
Yeah, and even the numbers that tells you which heading you're heading and the altitude is just a little bit smaller. So you need to have good eyes to see what the numbers are.
Well, I'm not going to wear my glasses, so it looks
At the
like I'll be
moment,
doing
I'm
what-
at heading 034, and I set my altitude for 4,000.
I haven't set anything yet at the moment. I'm going to do it all on the stream, so let's get ready to go live.
You ready?
Why am I getting voices on the... Hang on, I'm picking something up from somewhere, and I think... Oh, that's why, because I've got your sound on, which is turned off, and I have to turn my sound off. That's all right. Yep, wonderful. Right, okay. I'm going to set myself up to go live now, yeah?
And Dev is about ready too. I think.
Yeah,
I'm already, yes.
wonderful. You see, this is what I like. Okay, so let's go. Let's get this up. Right, set me top. You're in my head at the moment, guys.
I'm always in your head.
I won't go that far, kid. Start. Time comes up. Start. Music, maestro. I'm going live now. I've had a right tough day at work as well today, you know. Wow.
Still no staff again yet then?
If I tell you guys off the record, I'm only down to me and another member of staff at the moment, and it's getting to the stage where we're all getting beaten up because obviously the business wants money because it's flagging, and I've got staff leaving and I've got all sorts going off at the period. I've got, you know, without going too deep, I've got 2 members of staff that are literally away that are crucial members of staff. The Sims in.
I mean, is Gem turning up to work, or she's away or something?
I can't get into it because it's, you know what I mean, not to do with the
that's
stream.
fine.
Yeah, it's to do with work, and I don't really want to. It's not for me to question it, is it? To be honest.
You want to keep your work out of work so that you can come home and relax with gaming and whatnot. Get your mind off it.
You hit the nail on the head, young man. I'm back tomorrow anyway. So tomorrow night, I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow night. If Janet says she wants to go out, then I will not be streaming tomorrow night. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to leave it up to her. If she decides she doesn't want to go out, then I'll stream. Because I was going to take her to Nando's. So I think we might still be doing that, or we might not. Depends, because she's off work now for a week, which is good for her, because she's had a tough time at work as well. Same thing again, no staff. So it's a different one. I'll do that, yeah. That was it. It's all... There's a fair few people jumped in as well straight away, which is nice, isn't it?
Always a good sign.
That's what I always say.
They probably want to come in and watch you crash and burn.
I know that's why they watch me in the first place. You might get a few crashes tonight, actually. I'm tired, but I want to do this because at the end of the day, if any night I look forward to, it's always Friday flight night, always.
That makes 2 of us 10:50 because I had a really early start this morning.
Yeah, and it's, you know, so we'll just have a bit of fun, chill out, you know, like it says, chill stream, have a bit of fun. What I'm going to announce as well is I think what I might do next week is a pure multiplayer, okay? Which will be, which will be any of the multiplayers I've got. So I know that the only thing, Empire, you don't have Hunter Call of the Wild though, do you?
No, I don't.
So I'm going to do that, Dev, and I'd like you to be there at one stage. So we'll sort. What's your work plan for next week, Dev?
So I'm trying to think. What am I doing next week? Right, Monday, Tuesday. I'm actually off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
There you go. See, so we can do it. So what I'll do, we're going to do Mud Runner on Sunday anyway. Okay, that's the God-given. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to announce that I'll do a multiplayer week. So what I'll do is whatever multiplayer game I've got that you guys have got, we'll do it. So what did I say? Are you guys, you've got World of Tanks, World of Warcraft, World of Ships and things like that, haven't you?
No, I don't have anything like that.
The free, Dev, you can just go and download them. They're all free games.
I will download them then.
Yeah, so just if it's a free game, do you know me? I get it just for the sake of it being free.
Just keep in mind, is most of the games that we're thinking about is to the point that you only allow so many players in the player slot. For example, World of Tanks, you're only allowed to join other 2 because they only allowed 3 players as a group, as one squad.
But what I've decided, if you don't notice how I've been doing it, it's either subs or mods, because at the moment that's what it's been like, isn't it? To be honest.
Yeah.
Kurtz is a God-given because he likes to jump in now and then, don't he? So I just do it, and then you've got Jordan. He's a sub anyway. So. And if you're not on my Steam with any game that I can invite through Steam, you won't get in because I don't give my Steam account away just to anybody.
Jordan Brown will definitely say Rocket League.
And what I want to do is, I tell you what we will do as well, Construction Sim.
Oh yeah.
We'll do one of them as well.
Even though there's full of bugs in it, as you know, but yeah.
Well, I've seen other people stream it, and it's not. I don't know if it's to do with ping rates and things what crashes the game. because I don't understand that. Because I like playing it, and I've just not played it for God knows
I
how
have to
long.
remember all the controls again.
Same, honestly, because we haven't played it for well over what, good 6-7 months, if not more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to get Construction Sim, but ended up getting Mud Runner first instead.
Well, you did the right thing getting Mud Runner, because what I'll do is we'll look at how I do it anyway. Because obviously, with me being at work, I'm kind of thinking I'm still going to take Thursday off, because yesterday I was in bed for about 9:30, you know. Because it gets you to that stage where if you don't have that bit of a rest or away from it, I'll start getting fed up.
No, that's nothing. I got up at 11:30 today.
Wow. Do you know what I mean? Right, I'm going live, guys.
God, there's a lot of people. Absolutely a lot of people.
Bull 158. Hello. Simmer. Thank you very much for joining. Hello, everybody. I have already got the two most wonderful people in my head at this moment. We have got Dev and we have got Empire, who are part of the 50 Plus squad and the Friday Night Flight crew. Do you like the way I put that? The Friday Night Flight crew. That kind of just rolls off the tongue. So guys, tonight's theme that was picked by these two people that are in my head at the moment is a nighttime flight. And I think I'm right in saying that we are all flying, I'm going to say this without confirming it, the D40, the Diamond A40 aircraft.
Then I've disappointed you straight away.
Are you in a Cessna?
No, I'm in a King Air 350, the one I flew last week.
No, that's fine. It's a light aircraft. Are we all going to jump into a Learjet for the last flight, though? Or have you flown one of those, Dev?
Yes.
Wonderful. So that's it now. You've actually put your foot in it, because we are all going to fly a Learjet as the last flight. Now you can get one of them as default because it's in the actual game. First time watching this, but you stream in 1080p so I can watch it because it freezes except on PC. Yeah, what you'd have to do though is, Bulls, you can lower the settings in Twitch if you want to and go to 720, mate. That should make it all right for you. And then when you're on your PC, you can flick it back to 1080. So that should be okay. So what we'll do, get rid of the background and let's look outside. And this is where it's going to be a difficult flight to see because it's night time.
I see a gas station.
There you go. That's where I said I was. And there we are. Look at that.
God, it does brighten up. I can see the lights and the stars. That is good. That's good night
not bad, is
environment. It's pretty good.
Thought the stream was looking nice, though. I was the big goggles. Do you know what? Listen, right. It's Friday. And I do normally say that what I like to do on a Friday, guys, is have a drink. So I'm trying not to advertise.
It's vodka. It's vodka.
It's never vodka. I'm going to put you guys in the chat so that you can bear with me 1 second as well. I want to sort my camera out so it doesn't keep focusing. There we go.
You just put vodka in another drink can. That's all it is.
Save. Kind of sounds like a good idea, that does, you know. I've not even thought of that. I don't think like you guys think, you know. I'm too honest.
Aren't you supposed to serve the alcohol to your passengers, not as the pilot?
Well, the idea is
the pilot's drunk.
I was watching that. Let me just put you guys in the chat so they don't think I'm talking to myself. Right, here we go. Well, I try my best to. Right, so we have got in the chat. Dev, would you like to say hello?
Hello, everybody.
Wonderful. And Mr. Empire Kicking.
Well, firstly, I'm not drinking vodka like 50 is.
Oh, come on, guys. I don't drink vodka.
Hello.
Good morning, Ketsui979. Thank you for jumping in as well. Ket, Sim, thank you very much. Bulls158, thank you very much. And Dev, Empire, and everybody else. It's nice when I do this and you guys turn up. Now, let me just check something because... Oh, Rexper. Whoa! Before I've even taken off, how dare you? How dare you? I haven't even taken off now and he's mentioned that one word. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put that word in the banned word. Good morning, sir. And then people are going to try and do it and you know what's going to happen? They're going to get banned for 1 minute. Let me load up FS Cloud as well. Have we got it running, guys?
Yes, I'm running it.
Right,
Indeed.
I'm just going to get myself. Jimmy is crazy. Good morning, sir. How are you? Let's start giving some applause to these people. All right, so let's get that set in the far corner. That can go there. And then I will just load up FS Cloud as well.
Be interesting how our games will work in the dark for FPS and stability.
Yeah. What are you uninstalling, Rex?
Is FSX.
It's 726 error. Oh dear. I can see what it's going to be tonight if you guys are in that mood. There we go. So let's turn Unicom off. And I won't get all that rubbish. Let's put the map on. Let's zoom in and follow me. I'm going to take my time tonight, guys.
Oh, I can see the gas station on my screen.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, once you load the plane app, it should be behind you or in front of you.
Oh, brilliant. Right, so that's where we are. I can see that. Let me put, who's that? Jimmy is crazy. I realised why it was not detecting your bits when you were putting them in the first time. I always mess around with things, and I'd set it so that it only recognises above 5 bits. So if you put 1 bit in, guys, it will notify me that you've sent it to me, but it will not display anything on the screen. Do you ever play World of Tanks? We are going to do all that stuff next week. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'll explain to you what's happening as well. Let me just put the map on. There we go.
Yay! I'm happy, chappy.
So I've been speaking to the guys, and Ketsui, Rek, Jimmy is crazy, Simmer. I'm going to do a multiplay week next week. 50, you're missing my 100 bits. Come on, lol. You did. If you send me, did I miss it? Oh, don't do that. Oh, sorry. And I know that you guys, look, I don't want to miss them. So here we go. Right. Let's run that again for you. Right. Thank you very, very much for those amazing 100 bits from Simmer85. Thank you very much, matey. I do appreciate that. I really do.
Your aircraft, the Diamond A40, it is showing up as a Diamond A40.
Oh, wonderful. I'm pleased. So what I'm going to do is next week will be a pure multiplay week. Okay. When I stream, it will be multiplay. If you guys want to join in, Geordie Byron coming in with a host, and guess what? An amazing 4 viewers. You can have one of those, sir. Thank you very much. Cheers, Geordie. Let me right and click on that and give that a follow me as well. There we go. Right, guys. So that's what I'm going to do. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. How are the kids? And how is that wonderful lady of yours? Where are you going to stream multiplayer? What are you going to stream multiplayer? I will put what I'm going to stream in Discord. That's what I'll do. I'll do it on Sunday. What I'll do is I'll do it on Sunday because I've already explained to the guys that Saturday, I may not be streaming Saturday. I'm going to have a chat with the good lady. If she wants to go out to Nando's, then I will go out to Nando's and I will not be streaming. Okay? So I think I did say that through the week, to be honest. Right, I need to set yeah, I need to set my volume sound, because what it does is, for some reason, it always sets me, oh no, that should be right. Okay, why is that not working then? Number 1. Oh, it is working. Yeah, Sunday's Mudrunner. Oh, that's good, Jordy. If you think about it, Jimmy, I don't really get to stream unless I make her happy, to be honest. Right, so let's have a look at this thing. And this is the first time I'm flying this one on FSX, to be fair. So let's have a look what we have to do. Let's get some lights on.
You need power, lights, action.
There we go. So lights are on. Let's turn my head tracking on and let's have a look. So I have got to fly 400. And I've got to remember how to do all this, you know. Right, okay, so where are we? Altitude, right, I've got to, here we go, altitude is there, so let's flick that altitude hold on. So it's 400, right, 400. Let's put the AP on as well. This, so it's told me it's off. Ah, there we go. I'm working this out as well, and I've noticed that the dials are to tell me things are on. The AP's on, altitude hold is on as well.
And Rex is talking
All
about having
I do
1.5
is
litres
I-
of Coke.
Disney tradition. Rex, but today I had a 5-1 wonderful. I'm not really interested in anything today. I'm going to be a bit boring today. Right, so we don't have a speed hold on this, do we?
Yes, no there isn't, no there isn't.
No, there isn't on this one in Discord. I'll look at it later, Rex. Mr. Cannablitz is here, so let's welcome these guys. Cannablitz, how are you, sir? Food channel, do you know you? I try. Yeah, this is why I come on early, because you guys like to show
What
me what
is
you've
he
been up to.
posting now?
He's posted.
Nothing.
He hasn't posted anything. You know, drinking that amount of Coke is one day can lead to a very serious problem later. Yeah, it will do. He'll turn into a bottle of Coca-Cola, hopefully.
No, he has posted something. No, it isn't.
Oh,
yes, he
it's
is.
just what?
Yep.
A
It is.
1.5 litre.
It's sick
Joke,
Coke.
1980. How are you, sir?
Sick Coke. I call that sick Coke.
Yeah, well, that's going to be the best thing. Right, so at the moment, I have got the altitude set to 4. Have we got an ILS 20 of these?
Yes.
They're in
If
you did say that they were in the other settings, so I'll just log into that.
it is in Discord, and you scroll up.
Oh, there we go. So we are going to EHEH. No, we're not.
I just reposted it again.
We're going to E. Oh, have you? Brilliant. And I'm going to scroll so far. So we're going to E.
Okay, we're going to EHDL.
That's
Which
right. Which
is-
is not there.
No, because that airport doesn't have ILS.
Okay, that's fine. So that'll be done by site. Did a cookery stream earlier, Shepherd's Pie. Oh, I'll have to watch that then, kind of Blitz. I'll have to
Oh
watch
God, Rex.
that. Right, okay, so one flap. I'm just trying to get this thing right. So let's turn on the landing lights. No, we want the taxi
Rex,
lights on. So
I want to
taxi
say
lights
something
are
to
on.
Rex. Hey Rex, you posted a selfie of yourself holding a drink bottle, and it's a food room, not a drink room.
Ooh. See, my moderators really do have a go. When will my vid off stream 2 days able to view back? Hold on a second. What you've right from what I think you're trying to say to me, Geordie, is you have to go into the settings on Twitch and tell it to save what you record, and it will only hold them for 3 months. You have to go into it and tick the little box that says keep my VODs or keep my streams, and it will stack them all up for you on your page every time you do it. If you don't click that, it will not save any of your VODs or your videos. It won't do that. And it does that, Ketch, you're right, but he has to make sure he's ticked that box as well, though. Otherwise, it won't save anything. Because everything I record, everything I stream, I automatically send it straight to YouTube. As soon as you've finished your stream, you can go and view it back.
And that's your twin aircraft next to you.
Oh, I can see yours. Yeah, you're actually. I'm in the Canadian one.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm in the other red one.
You're in the basic one, in other words. Right. Okay, then, guys. So let me just sort this one out, because otherwise I will end up I will end up doing a lot of talking and not a lot of flying. So, do you know what? I put my brake on and I practically run into that. So let me just sort this out. Talk about fueling. Who's this? Oh, this is Dev. So we're all here.
I can hear the loudest engine of them all when it's Dev. Hey Dev.
Might be louder than yours, but yours are louder than mine with the aircraft you're showing up on mine.
Oh yeah, it would be, yeah. Don't forget your taxi lights, your headlights, your indicator lights, and whatnot. So, since you're there, Dev, you want to go first, and then I will follow you behind you.
Well, I'm taxiing back now anyway.
Yeah, I will taxi to the runway ready then.
Yep, we're all taking the same runway.
I think so.
Yeah, I think we are.
I think I might need to make that map a little bit more transparent.
Dev speeding along.
I won't be as mobile because the screen is low resolution. Yeah, that's fine, no problem. Right, there we go. Let me just sort this. Let's make it a little bit more transparent.
Oh my god, those bright blue lights in front of me, so bright.
That's better. Right, okay then guys. Are we ready?
I'm taxiing.
I'm just requesting clearance to take off.
Typical, absolutely typical. Now Rex has shown him, Pugger. It's upside down, Rex.
What, the picture?
Yeah.
It's empty, that's why. He's trying to show us that it's empty. So we're all going to the same runway, yeah?
That is correct. Oh, what a shame. Hang on, give me a second, guys.
So,
Gypsy Danger is just telling me about something. Oh, what a shame. You know the Huntsman, your favourite Huntsman?
yeah?
They're taking it down.
Are you joking?
No, just been told. No wonder
Why?
I can't load it up.
What's that all about?
I don't know.
So, the idea, if they've taken it down, are you still allowed to use it in the game?
If it's taken down, then if you have it installed, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we had that prop. Can you remember on Euro Truck when they took the Colt 45s down because somebody was stealing his work?
Yeah.
That you weren't allowed to use that in the game. It was showing no steering wheel.
Yeah, I've been told that he's looked at all the mods in the folder of Steam Workshop, plus in his game dictionary, it's not there. It's literally been taken down.
Oh, why would they do that? It's such a good one. I got...
Absolutely pain in the backside. It's a shame about that.
It's a nice truck as well, that is.
Right, I'm up in the air.
Right, wonderful. Would you like to go in our Empire?
Right, waiting for turn that off. Now we crest. Oh, not making me. I need to go a bit further.
CT, how are you? Never apologize. Look, CT, you know what I'm like. Never apologize for not being around. I would rather you just come in and say you've been busy. Hello, how are you? Because, like I always say, life continues. But thank you very much anyway, and nice to see you anyway. Yeah. Right. Okay. I'm gonna. Right. So Empire's about to take off.
Oh, what the hell's going on?
Can't
Give
take
me a
off.
sec. I'm waiting for the ATC and it's not giving me an option to take off.
Okay. Log back into the tower. Geordie. Here we go. It will get read out. It should do. You're ready. It's been 1 month and off. It's baby. It's 1 month old. Thank you very much for that, Geordie. I will give you one of these.
X-ray Lima Sierra, cancel IFR at this time. Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra.
Mr. C, thank you very much. You got to do 10 of those. Let's get them in, guys. Let's get 10 in. Let's get 10 of those in. Before it tells us we're spamming the room. That's my 3. That's what it'll allow me. Thank you, Ked. Right, let me sort this one out as well while you guys are doing that, because I need to. Right, so again, mine's not allowing me to press any buttons, so let's do it this way. Oh, that's why I have to work that one out. Okay, so let's go runway heading. Right, which is 233. Okay, right. Altitude hold is set, which is fine. Hopefully flaps should be at, let's have a look. Flaps are at 1. I'll go out of the range. Yeah, flaps are at 1, which is fine. That looks okay. No course heading at the moment because why do I have an alert running? Let's turn that off. Actually, oh, that's why. Okay, fine. Need to do any of that.
Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra,
If
you
I
are
turn
not cleared to take off.
that off, fine. I mean, everything looks okay. Are you up? Oh,
Yes, I'm up.
Taken off. Wonderful. Right, let's have a look and get this thing in the air.
Diamond
Wonderful.
X-ray Lima Sierra, you are not cleared to take off.
Oh, shut up.
Moodbot timed out Geordie. Geordie, what you doing? Let's have a look. For not following 50 plus rules, no spamming. You're only allowed to do 3. I'm going to change that. I'm going to take that off, guys, so that we can run the 10 all the time. Right, guys, so Dev's up, Empire's up.
Yes, I'm up and away.
I think it's time for me to go now then. I'm a little bit reluctant about this because I don't fly this all the time and I do not want to altitude hold is on. Right, here we go then. If 50 crashes on takeoff, I apologise. Let's turn that down a bit. I don't want to take off too quick. Turn that taxi light
So the
off as
first
well.
airport is manual landing, I take it.
That is correct.
Yep, thanks to Empire.
Oh, turbulence!
Request IFR to Dayland, ready to copy. Diamond, November 180, X-ray Lima Sierra is cleared to Dayland Airport as filed. Squawk 4554.
And the reason why he got timed out because he used too many emotes.
Yeah, that's what it said.
Jordan Bryan, you always can use the commander,
I think I'm up.
the sub command.
Here we go, 50's up.
Diamond, November 180, X-ray
Oh, and I
Lima
didn't use all the
Sierra,
runway.
Dayland Airport as filed.
There you go.
Squawk 4554.
Oh no!
What's up?
X-ray Lima
I didn't
Sierra,
request
feedback
takeoff.
correct. Radar contact
But guess what?
altimeter
I've done it!
027, turn left heading 205, resume on navigation.
I keep doing that when I'm concentrating on everything else. How bad am I?
Yeah, but what's ATC going to do once you've taken off anyway?
Yeah, but the point is, it's just polite.
They're going to come and shoot you down with a military jet, are they?
Hey, stop it.
Yep. Got some turbulence up here.
Nighttime flights do scare me because I need to think a lot more.
I like that. Oh,
You can request take. Yeah, request.
I can see you. I can
Yeah.
see you turn off your interior lights.
Yeah. You need to because it makes it look more realistic.
Well, I need to do it so that I can see outside the windows.
Yeah,
with
that's
it,
one
with
of
it
the-
on, you can't see anything. Rather than the reflection of your own self.
Builded approach. Each Delta Alpha Juliet Romeo Romeo with you 8000.
Each Delta Alpha Juliet Romeo Romeo yield approach. Roger. Altimeter 3027.
I always hit it too quick. 195.
Wow, look at all the lights down below us. Well, that's typical. Absolutely typical. I'm going into a cloud, so I can't see anything.
This is going to be difficult for me, to be fair.
Okay, someone... Okay.
195. Right, where's my heading?
Come on, Rex. Seriously? You pain in the backside he is. He's
There we
gone.
go.
He's a pain in the backside, that Rex.
I'm trying to. I can't see the dials. I'm going to have to turn the lights on. I can't even see the dial.
Rex is saying, just a sneaky message. I hope 50 crashes. He will crash. And I'm 100% sure he will crash.
Right, I think I've just got to try it. 1 second, guys.
That's from Rex.
Right,
Rex!
engage.
He won't crash. I will crash instead.
Right, I think it's on now.
What are you after?
I've done it. I think I've done it.
I usually don't have my approach on till I get there.
This is what I was on about with this plane. The dial is it's very difficult to turn them. I'm going to have to do it that way.
Yeah, the shift 1 and
Yeah,
shift
I'm
2
going to have to do
option.
it that way. What do you want me to turn? 165. This is not going to go good tonight. I know it in.
What runway have they given you for landing?
It's only 1. But I don't know yet. He hasn't told me.
I've done it. I've done it. 165 has been hit, mate. Here we go. Oh dear.
I'm going 150.
Right, I'm on 165.
You've got your landing lights off.
Yep. Why are you asking for a shout out? Who's that? AK
Key.
Dilemma, aka Dilemma, and the simulator pilot. Hey,
What, you
50,
mean
long
this?
time no see. How are you? Who's asking for a shout? Oh, AK Dilemma, shout outs are not asked for like that, so you will not get one. Things have changed a lot. Big Doya shout out Jack Roberts. You see, I think we'll have to pay close attention to those guys.
Yeah, if you want a shout out, give a shout out to the 50 Plus Gamer.
Right. Nighttime flights, Empire. I'm going to blame you for this.
Well, it's a challenge, so don't blame hashtag. You ready for something that I'm about to post in the chat? Which is stupid anyway, I don't know why it's allowed to be worked, but I can actually shout out yourself.
Contact Amsterdam Center
Right,
on
195.
119.175. 119.175.
It won't let you shout out to myself. Come on.
It did.
Oh, it has. Bloody hell. Stop it. Mr. C. Guys, come on. Let's stop doing self-promotions here. Wow. I didn't even know it could do that, to be honest. Right, there we are, guys. Nighttime flights. There we go.
And I'll have some wind. Oh, I need to turn.
Turn left, heading 165. Diamond X-ray, Lima Sierra.
I would personally commence joining the shout-outs and this faithful to the... Well, to be honest, Lord, you're right what you're saying there, Kets. 50's flying on vodka. Red vodka. Red fuel. Keeps me going through the night. It's actually, guys, it's cider. Killer butt crack. Whoop, whoop. How are you? Road looks pretty nice. How you doing? There we go. The difference with nighttime flights is you don't actually see anything. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off the map for FS Cloud so you can see more of the stream. Because I've got it open on that screen over there anyway, so 50 flying on red diesel. That's what I was trying to look at, Kets, but I just couldn't remember it. But thank you very much. I'll turn around and saying to my missus that I'll probably get Alzheimer's because I do forget a lot. The simulator pilot, thank you very, very much for that host. Much appreciated. It looks pretty good. Now, this is that DLC. It's not too bad, to be honest. At least the houses look like the lights are on.
Yeah, I can actually see cars going along.
Mine's not that detailed.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh, you big head.
It'd be interesting when we fly into Amsterdam. That will be a whopper to land at night. With 6 runways all lit up.
Oh, Rex, will you stop it? A good
Jesus
thing
Christ,
like
Rex.
at night time is 50 has a larger chance of crashing. I'm going to ban that word. I'm going to ban it.
And burn, don't forget the word burn.
I'm definitely going to ban that word. But everyone in this house below the you all crappy here, pilot keeping where the night. Hey, small planes are okay, you know, Killer. They are brilliant. Ban all words. Yeah, could you imagine?
Yeah, ban the word
I'm
banned.
the founder of Singapore Airlines Vital now, so currently I am only captain. Woo! I'll write on my own direct dictionary. Yeah, okay. You create your own dictionary. I want to see that. Let's see if I can You can't. I can't even see the plane myself. Who came up with this idea of? I think I've set it so that it might get light by the time I get there. You know.
Well, you can turn off the blue and red taxi lights, and then you're just going to have lights blinking on either side of the aircraft.
I've turned. Oh, I've got my interior light on by the looks of things. Yeah. Let's turn right. So what we got? You got landing lights that are off. I have got taxi lights, they're off. I have got navigation light is on, and I have got, that's it. Oh, strobe lights off. Turn the strobe light on. Let's have a look what's going. Oh, there we go. Look, we're flashing now. Look.
There you go. That's what you wanted. Some little.
Pacifica 529, turn left, heading 175, proceed on course, descend and
Compact.
maintain flight level 190.
Or CM Pack, how do you pronounce that one?
Left heading 175.
Thank you very much for the follow.
Descend and maintain flight level 190. Pacifica 5.
Right, I'm only about 7 minutes away from landing according to
You're joking.
GPS.
Yeah, but remember what's your top speed you're doing?
I haven't put mine on full throttle.
Dev.
I'm
No,
doing 127.
What's your top speed, Dev?
Watch this. I've just turned mine up to top speed, and mine's telling me that I have got ETA is 20 minutes. It's now gone to 18, no 19.
Yeah, because I think Dev's gone a little bit faster than we are going.
Well, I'm doing 145 now. I was only doing 127.
I'm doing
Yeah,
100.
low down to 140.
Yeah, I just thought you're going to be there in next to no time in these things.
I'm doing 148.
Altimeter is 2992 if I heard correct. It does it automatic, Simulator Pilot. I just have to log in, it's set to automatic. I don't have to go and set it myself. We have no ILS for this thing, so God knows what's going to happen when I come to land, I can tell you that now.
Well, all the landings that we did last week was manual.
Were there?
Well, for me anyway. But
Thank you.
we have to try and learn how to manual land in the dark anyway, so it's going to be a challenge.
So I'm going to set the standard for next week. We need to do a commercial flight. We'll do a large plane commercial flight somewhere. That's what I will say. Because we've been flying these for the past, 3 weeks?
Yeah, about
Small
that.
planes. Yeah, we've been doing small planes. So we'll
Or
do a
unless-
nice commercial. We'll do a
Yeah.
nice airline, a commercial
I'm
flight.
thinking we could do a Learjet next week.
Yeah, if you want to. Well, I'm doing a Learjet as the last flight, aren't we?
Yeah, but it's only about 20 minutes in it.
Miles, it's in light years, honestly. No ILS, okay, so I guess you're going visual then. Thank you very much, Simulator Pilot. We're going visual in the dark. And I've got shades on as well. If I turn that one off, that will make it a little bit more... You guys don't see anything then, do you? No, it's that one, actually. If I turn that off, you see nothing. Wow.
They can see the dials.
Yeah, that's about it.
They see nothing. What about the outside camera?
There you go. Outside cam shows this.
Well, they see better like that.
Yeah.
At least there's no clouds like
Go
I
visual
have.
in the dark seems like a great idea, 50. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't my idea. If you crash at the right spot, then oh, come on, Rex.
Jesus Christ.
I'm having him.
Can I just point out it wasn't my idea either?
I'm sure it was Empires, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it was.
It was.
So don't crash.
Oh gosh. You see, now you've got Kets on it. The explosion, the explosion will be bright enough.
Look, you guys got it a little bit easier. I'm in the clouds, so I can't see anything.
How high did you go?
4,000.
This is a VFR flight. Right, here we go.
Buxton approach, H Delta Alpha Juliet, Romeo, with you.
Delta Alpha Juliet Romeo Romeo, hold extend, approach, roger, altimeter 3027.
The next one has ILS.
Okay.
Yes, yes, Rex. Is that 19 minutes
I
and
can't
11
even read
seconds? That's not right.
that. 14 minutes for me.
Yeah, it is the. Yeah. Double, yep. Where's Jake? Well, yeah, it is.
What have you got?
The time.
14 minutes.
I never can find that. 9 minutes.
I'm just going to slow down a bit. There we go.
At least we've got a big distance apart.
Yeah.
I mean, Dev's coming in landing by now, so he'd be
Bear with
concentrating.
me. Yeah, Dev's actually done the turn, haven't you, Dev?
I am, but it's a little bit short of the runway because he's given me runway 20.
Right, okay.
Oh God!
Yeah, yeah, it looks like that's in pilot because this one looks like it's the same, to be honest.
Even the major airports, they don't have all ELS on the runways.
Yeah, they only have them on certain ones, don't they?
Yeah, the long ones for Airbuses
Yeah.
and Boeing and people that can't fly, like what's the name? Rex.
It is a tongue twister. I always say any plane that I fly, Kets, I always set it to 50, which is Foxtrot Indigo, Foxtrot Yankee, and I just listen out for that, to be honest. Then I know it's my command.
3.575 for Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra.
Papa Lima Sarah contact
No, I don't need it. I've just got my
12357. Yep.
Approach Diamond November 1
Usually I do take the
X-ray
in the
Lima
trim.
Sierra with you. Diamond
I'm not
November
going to crash.
180 X-ray Lima Sierra.
Well, I'm going to try my best not to.
Altimeter 3027.
Dev, can you see the bright lights of the runway?
Not yet, no.
Oh, okay. I hope they're good. 50's
I'm
walk
just
out the
opening
door.
my door to let some fresh air in this room. It gets quite warm in this room.
Wow.
12 minutes for me, 11 minutes now.
I can see another plane in the distance.
No, it just what it does, it gets stuffy and warm in here, and if I open just the door here, it kind of sets a little bit of a breeze going through the room.
I can see another aircraft in front of me with its lights on. He's good. I'm not going to crash into him.
Well, yeah, because that's Dev that you've just crossed the path
I
of.
say I hope not because he's just turned me in front of your path. He's already turning me away now.
Oh, right, okay.
Jesus. Nearly gave me a heart attack. I'm like, huh? I'm 6 minutes out and yet it hasn't told me anything.
When I took off, the first thing I did, I went to put my landing gear up, but you don't on these, do you?
Well, you can say it. It
Yeah,
gives
but you
you
don't-
a
it doesn't
habit and
do
routine.
anything. I noticed that.
I can see Dev flying past me in front. I need to slow down to get ready to descend.
Yeah, I'm actually descending down to 2,200 now.
Well, I'll go and slow down a bit so that there's enough distance between you and me.
Orbit 6176. Turn left heading 305. Turn left heading 305. Orbit 6176.
10 minutes it says to me.
5 minutes.
147.
I'm going to 140.
Orbit 6176. Descend and maintain 2000. Descend and maintain 2000. Orbit 6176.
$50 is.
I'd never mute your ex. I would never do that. Don't worry about that. I'm quite happy with you guys
Rex.
enjoying yourself, even if it is at my cost.
Wow, X.
I don't mind.
He's like this.
Orbit 6176. Turn left heading 275.
And I'm like this.
Turn left heading 275.
Yeah,
Orbit
I'm going good.
6176.
Where is it taking you to? Because to be honest, I've got Dev that's more or less done like a 360. Empire looks at you're heading past Gelderland. Gelederland.
It's not telling me anything.
Seriously?
No, I'm just waiting.
Oh, this is going to be interesting then.
I can
I
actually
can
see some lights in the
I
distance.
think I can see the runway. Over to the right, I can see the runway. I can.
I wish I can grow on Twitch and be
I
bigger.
can zoom out on this.
Oh, wait a minute, I can see a runway.
Yeah, I can see the runway over to my right.
Yeah, me too, but the clouds are blocking it.
Okay.
So I'm like
What altitude were you at again?
4,000.
And I'm at 4,000 and I don't see the cloud. There we go.
Orbit 6176.
Oh, now it's telling me.
You are 20 miles south. Turn right heading 335. Descend and maintain 2000. Clear ILS. Runway 36. Right approach. Maintain 2000 until established on the local line. Contact Shipwell Tower on 118.95. Turn right heading 335. Descend and maintain 2000. Cleared ILS. Runway 36. Right approach. Maintain 2000 until established. Tower on
7 minutes out I am.
118.95. Orbit 6176.
No, I don't want to do that. Oops.
I love how quiet Dev goes. I do.
Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra. Turn left heading 1.
Oh, I get what it's doing then. It's taking you past the runway to bring you right round the other side. Is that correct?
X-ray Lima Sierra.
Approach H Delta Alpha Juliet Romeo Romeo.
Uh,
you 8000.
I
H Delta
stuffed up a
Alpha
little bit.
Juliet, Romeo,
It
Romeo.
told me to go this and that, so I was listening to what it's saying. It realised it was for the wrong aircraft. It wasn't for me.
Right, get your call sign corrected.
So I'm turning now. But I'm descending to 2,000 feet, no matter what. I'm descending.
Okay.
But the wind turbulence is shocking.
Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra. You're at 600. Below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 4000. Altimeter 3027.
Climb and maintain.
Now it's telling me to go up to 4,000 again.
X-ray Lima Sierra.
Rex, we are going to not to crash.
How
Ah,
we doing, Dev?
Yep, I'm just lining up with the runway now.
Okay.
I think Rex got it in you today.
Well,
You have to try and prove him that he's
Because-
wrong.
because there is no ILS, to be honest, I think the best thing to do would to bring this in on his own, wouldn't it?
Well, once the ATC finishes with you and you're approved to land,
Yeah.
you should basically see the runway lights and just take it easy and descend and make sure you've got that glide slope. Just watch the speed in the descent.
Well, I can see. I can see. Oh, okay. Because Dev's just coming to 2,000, aren't you, Dev?
I am, yes. I'm just
Yeah.
coming in for the finals.
And I can see Empire just in front of me, a little bit to the right, and you're at 4,008. 4,008.
4,008?
That's what it's coming up. 4,007.
Nope, I'm at 4,000 exactly.
Oh, okay. It's just a variation then.
Yeah, it needs a cup holder. Drip, drip. Oh, for Christ's sake, Rex.
See, me personally, I want to turn into the runway now. I do.
Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra.
Ah,
Turn
now I
right
can
heading
turn.
195.
Turn right heading 195. Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra.
So good. Nighttime flying, eh? Wow.
Yep. And this is the part where I have to concentrate. So I'm heading 190, 195. Oh, I know what it's doing.
Taking you past the runway to bring you back in the other side.
Correct.
That's what I thought. Because I can see where the... Oh, Dev's coming down all right. He's at 8. He's at 3. He's at 7.
Oh,
I'm
Dev.
doing fine, Rex.
Hey, Dev, don't forget your lights. Your landing lights. Otherwise you
They're
can't see.
already on.
He's just gone below 6.
In your landing gears.
Right, I can see what... Yeah, I know what's going on. I can see where it's going to take us in. I'll be taking the same path as you, Empire.
Yeah, you're right behind me, which I can see, but I
Yeah.
can't see Dev.
Dev's nearly down, Dev is.
Oh, yeah,
Dev.
yeah, I can see him
Yeah.
now. I can see faint lights in the distance. Through the damn flipping clouds.
Yeah, Dev's at 2.7. I just heard from private call unit. Forehead. Hey, leave me alone.
Oh, God, Rex. He thinks that you're sweltering.
Yeah, I'm fine now. The sweat is dripping nowhere.
I have landed.
Approach orbit
Wonderful.
'Congrats.
Can you see any sweat dripping anywhere on this forehead?
Orbit 126.
Anywhere.
dear.
Roger,
No, that's a
altimeter
chilled guy, that is.
3027. Orbit 1265. Contact
Rex is the only
Amsterdam
person that's interested, no one else.
175.
God, dear, when it's gonna make me to turn.
1175. Orbit 1265.
I'm 2 minutes out, and it's gone. Yeah, okay, it's 3 minutes out now. Okay, it's really taken me out.
I'm 3 minutes out. Do you know what? Mate, I'll take over. I will if it continues doing this. Oh, I know what it's doing. I can see what it's doing now because I can see the runway. It's going to take you out to bring you back in because the turn's going to be too sharp.
Mm-hmm.
And what's happened is Dev came in from a different runway, a different angle to us.
So you and I are taking the same runway.
Yeah.
Well, it's all good then. I will let you know when I'm turning. We have the first sign. He is sweltering and becoming depressed. That are the first signs of crashing. Ah, Rex, you're not gonna drop it. Oh my God.
On my scores, I have perfect, 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 foul on the max sync rate, and perfect touchdown.
That's not bad. That's good then.
Still, you've got fail in the name.
Approach orbit 1265 with you. Orbit 1265. Approach. Roger. Altimeter 3027.
What I like about the Diamond A40 It's actually got a map on the in the cockpit, the GPS and the map.
Yeah, which is nice, and we're just passing the runway now.
Yeah. Where with the default ones, you usually have to go shift 3 to bring up the
Navigation,
Yeah.
GPS, sorry, yeah, the GPS.
which is unrealistic to a point.
Yeah, it is.
But I like the layout in the paid GPS option within
Yeah.
the Dominator 40. It looks better. It's easy to read and it's clear and it's bigger. I'm slowing down now.
Has it told you to turn or anything?
Not yet.
Okay.
Orbit 1265. Descend and maintain 2000. Descend and maintain 2000. Orbit 1265. Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra. Contact Vented approach on 122.1.
Oh, nice one, Sim.
122.1 for Diamond
Cheers,
X-ray
sir.
Lima Sierra.
Nice one, Dev.
Twente approach. Diamond November 180 X-ray Lima Sierra with you 4000.
Diamond November 180 X-ray Lima Sierra.
I'm talking to the ATC.
Roger. Altimeter 3027. Diamond X-ray
Here we go.
Lima
Now it's
Sierra.
making me to turn.
Right heading to 85. Descend and maintain
Cheers, Fireball.
200.
Turn right heading 285. Descend and maintain 2200. Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra.
I might turn off my altitude hold and turn the, not the altitude hold, the heading hold, and turn mine manually.
Okay, Gums, I'm concentrating. He is drinking alcohol to drink away his depression and another sign of crashing.
Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra. Please expedite your descent to 2200.
I am, buddy, but I've got wind turbulence.
Yeah, I can see you're turning to the right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it telling you to descend as well?
Yep. I've got a lot of wind turbulence up here. A lot of wind.
Tell you what I'm not doing. I'm not, if I look at your,
Oh, a lot of wind. Jesus Christ.
hey, you look like you're doing okay.
Are you sure? Watch this
Yeah.
bit. One big blow to the right. Flipping delays.
Right, I see. I can see how it's doing it. Yeah, I see what's happening now.
Turn right heading 350.
Kind of makes sense.
Maintain 2200.
Turn right heading 350. Descend and maintain 2200. Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra.
But it's all good.
Twinted approach.
All gonna come in fine at the end, as they say.
With you 8000. Diamond
He
X-ray
is.
Lima
He
Sierra.
is. He's got it up on one of his monitors.
123.5.
He is.
Beach Delta Alpha
Same thing. I got his stream open too.
Roger. Altimeter 30.
Come on. Come on. Acknowledge.
123.575.
I need to get ready.
Is it telling you to go down to 2,000?
2,200.
Right, okay.
Uh, all the time. I've got my stream open. I've got the chat open. I've got 50 stream open. I've got his chat open, and I've got Discord open.
So here we go. It's talking to me now.
This is the part where I have to concentrate. Is he watching you all the time? No. Throughout the stream, throughout the flight
Peter
stream,
Bullion,
yes, but not all the
thank
time.
you very, very much for the follow. Much appreciated, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, he's got another follow. Okay, I've got another turn to make yet.
Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra. Airport is at your 1 o'clock, 1 miles. Turn right heading 015. Report runway
I
inside.
hope your scenery that you've got installed shows up taxiways a lot better than the default does.
Contact Oakland approach on 123.3.
Right, well, I'm turning 290, which is what it's asking me to do now, so...
Turn right heading 015.
Right, I've got to descend to 200 to 2,200.
No, I don't want that one.
265. You are
Oh, gosh.
miles south. Turn right heading 335. Descend and maintain 2000.
This altitude thing is a little bit...
Runway 36. Right approach. Maintain 2000 until established on the localizer.
I'll put the
Tower on 11.
a little bit dodgy. Come on.
Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra.
Yeah, this
Runway
is...
inside.
Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra. You are 9 miles south. Descend and maintain 2000.
I'm trying.
Cleared
Wow,
visual.
I'm
Runway
trying.
2. Approach. Contact Dayland Tower on 122.1.
Descend and main. Dayland Tower. Diamond
Right, I'm going to have to do it that way. It won't let me do it the other way, 2,200.
8 miles south.
Okay,
Inbound visual. Runway 2.
It keeps...
Diamond November 1.
Oh, that's why.
Lima Sierra. Dayland Tower.
I can see the runway lights. I'm lining it up now.
3027. Fly straight in.
You
Runway
didn't tell me that the top part does the little increments.
What
Right,
top
oh.
part? Oh, do you mean the altitude?
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Yeah. Yeah. I thought you'd know.
No, I didn't. I haven't flown this properly, I remember. And I don't think I've turned to the heading they want me to turn. Yeah, 290. $315.
At least the runway lights really show up.
X-ray Lima Sierra. Cleared to land. Runway
Excellent.
2.
Got cleared to land, boys and girls.
Cleared to land. Runway 2. Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra.
$345.
I'm too high, so I just...
I got 70 disco songs tonight. Oh, wow, wonderful. Wow, the nighttime flight. What the... Right, 015. Right, 015, I'm on it.
Oh, I can see traffic lights. Oh, someone just made a crash into a junction.
Oh, I can see the runway anyway. Right, where's my approach button? Let's have a look.
Only problem is I can't see. I can see the runway lights, but I can't see if there's any trees or whatnot in the way. So
Party crasher joins.
He is fully ignoring me.
Oh,
Wow.
we tried. Do you know you? I keep forgetting to lock you out of this room. How are you, Silent?
I'm alright. How about you?
I'm fine. I'm fine, to be honest. Thank you. Nice. Thank you for joining as well, by the way. I know you only come in to wind me up and then clear off, but thank you.
True.
It's all good.
Maybe I will stay to the end of my flight.
No, don't do that, please.
Good evening, Silent.
Good evening.
Diamond, X-ray, Lima, Sierra, exit runway when able.
See how it goes quiet.
And I
I'm
made it.
eating.
Diamond,
Hey?
X-ray, Lima, Sierra, contact ground on 1, 2,
I'm
3.1.
eating.
Oh, you're eating.
Oh.
1, for Diamond, X-ray, Lima, Sierra.
Nice landing there, Empire.
Yep, I'm going to see my results.
And FS Cloud has already shown you as a Learjet.
Okay, so I got perfect, 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 fail in the descending part, like you, Dev. Perfect, total, great.
No, I'm not. I'm not listening to that. Because the Yep, I did. I always have to ignore it for some reason because it kind of gives me a little bit of a...
So 50 gets the same results as us, we'll have a hat trick.
I can see him coming in now. He's at 16,000 feet.
I'm not, I'm at 14.
Well, Dev and I made it without any problems, so you shouldn't have any problems.
Okay.
And that's directly to Rex. He won't have a crash.
I've got my flaps on 2 coming in at this one because it's descending quite quick. But it looks like it'll be okay. It wants me to go to 2,200.
What? Did it say you're clear to land?
Yep,
Well, then just land.
I am doing anyway. I don't listen to it half the time. I'm down. I'm down. Not too bad, that to say.
Nice landing, 50.
Let's see what it gives me. I can't see any way to come off the runway. Is there any way you're supposed to come off the runway?
You should see me on your side. I can't see where the taxi option is, so I just went on the grass.
I'm just going to go to the end of the runway. It's telling me I'm down on FS Cloud anyway.
Dayland Tower, Diamond, November 180, X-ray, Lima, Sierra, ready to copy IFR clearance to Eindhoven. Diamond, November 180, X-ray, Lima, Sierra, is cleared to Eindhoven Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 4,000. Departure frequency is 123.575, squawk 0235.
I'm just going to slow down because otherwise I'll come off the runway because there's no actual taxiway, is there?
180, X-ray, Lima, Sierra,
I'm next to
cleared
Dev.
Eindhoven Airport
Yeah, I
as
couldn't see any
filed.
taxiways
Fly runway
either.
heading, climb and
Hey, guess
maintain
what?
4,000. Departure
Tell
on
me who got a fail.
123.575, squawk 0235.
Yeah, I got a foul on the max sync rate.
Yeah, same here.
Well, to be honest, I just got great. I got perfect, okay, perfect, great.
Not fair.
50 beat us.
Yeah. And Rex is wrong.
Hey?
Rex is wrong. He thinks you're going to crash.
I don't know how I got that. Now, for me to post it, I have to move it from one PC to another, but I'm still going to do that because I think I've got a memory stick here that I can transfer it in, and I'll put it in a. I will put it in the. Let's turn that off. And I will put it in. There we go. I have to use that. Do this. See, this is the downfall of having two PCs as well. Save it to. Let's have a look. Where is my? Let's go drop down and let's save it to G. And we'll call it great.
Right, looking at the flight plan for the next one from this airport, we can only take off from the runways. There are no parking or taxiways.
Right, let's just sort this out.
I need to take off at runway 2, so which direction I need to be? Justin! Yeah, which runway? I don't know. I don't even know which way I'm pointing. Justin, yeah, go ahead with the question.
Just bear with me, guys. Let me post this.
Oh, I can't see that.
Where is it? Oh, okay. So it didn't save it. I love when it does that. 1 second. It didn't save it for me. I just want to post it, that's all.
Oh, flipping Kenwag. What are you using as an overlay
No, it
for your
didn't save
flight?
it.
Oh, it's called... It is called Bean Overlay.
No, it
I'll
never
type it
saved
in
it.
for
It
you.
is G though, isn't
It's
it, on
you
that
just
one?
Google
Yeah,
this
it is.
name. Just Google that.
You guys set
that's
up,
what
because I'm
it's
going to
called.
post this, and then I'll need to just nip to the ladies. Oh, I'll call it. Oh, I know what it did. It's screenshot. I'll call it screenshot 2. That's why. Okay.
No, not the
I
problem.
am going to set a network up.
Good.
That's my next challenge. I'm going to set a network up between these two, so that I just have to drag things over rather than
Are you
move things around.
Are you end of the runway?
Me, I'm more or less at the end of the runway. Yeah.
And what? Can you see a number on the runway?
It's 20. 02 or 20.
It also
I'm facing it. If I'm facing it, so if I turn the other way, it's going to be 20.
Right, so if we just head towards your end then, 50.
Yeah. I'll just go there and turn around. Copy and paste.
These lights are shocking.
Okay,
I'm
drag
not.
it straight in then if you're going to be like that. There we go.
Oh, come on, Wex. No, I'm going too fast. I'm going too fast with
Right,
the
my results
FBA.
have just gone in.
This
There you
runway's
go,
long.
so you can
This
see that.
runway's long.
So that's not too bad for me. Map. Okay, I'll go to the end of the runway and just turn around. I'll get myself set up, and then what I'll do is I will.
Oops a daisy. I wish
we take
airplanes
off?
have horns. Yep, that's correct. This is a runway that I need to take.
Right, okay, so I'm set. They're now ready.
Right. Oh, my joystick is all over the place.
So we're going from EHDL and we're going to
EHEH.
thank you.
Not Silent Ted is showing his pictures even though he's not in game.
He's fine.
Right, I need to pop downstairs for 2 seconds, so give me 2 seconds.
So we've got active runway, find. We've got ILS on this one, haven't we, as well?
That is correct, and it
4,000,
is...
click OK. This is going to spawn me anyway at the runway, so it makes no difference as soon as I set it up. It'll just spawn me there anyway.
It doesn't do it for me.
Don't it?
No, I just set it and click no.
Right. No, I'm spawned. So I'm spawned there now anyway.
Yeah, on the other side. Okay, so the ILS, you've got runway 4 and runway 22. So there's 2 runways with ILS.
So
Right.
4,000 is my altitude.
Right, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I need to get something.
Okay. Right, 4,000 altitude hold is on. Fly runway heading. Right, fly runway heading. Okay.
Right.
Dayland Tower,
flaps
Diamond,
going.
November 180 X-ray,
Acknowledge
Lima,
taxi
Sierra,
clearance.
and runway 2, ready for takeoff, IFR to Diamond, November 180 X-ray,
Right,
Lima,
okay,
Sierra,
so
clear for takeoff,
I will
runway 2.
nip to the ladies. So I'm ready for... That's changed my altitude, I'm sure
Clear
it
for
has.
takeoff, runway 2, Diamond, November 180 X-ray, Lima, Sierra.
Yeah, it's changed my altitude. I'm not clear to take off yet, that's why I'm busy. Right, what you were saying about this thing moving around, Empire.
I'm
Right,
used to it.
Leave runway 20 behind Empire.
Okay, I've just set mine now. It says I'm clear for takeoff, but I'm not going to take off just yet. I'm just going to reset this. That's better. And I will be back in less than 2.
I'm just setting my system up. And your lights are brighter than
Are
mine.
you a real pilot? No, I'm not.
Seems legit. Yes, we are in game.
Well, in game we're pilots, yeah. Right, okay, so we have got 4,000 altitude hold. I am going runway heading. I've got flaps 1. I've got an alert that I have to... Okay, that's fine. So I am ready to go at the moment, but I'm going to nip to the ladies. Let's put... So you've got takeoff lights are on. Let's have a look. Taxi lights, they can go off. Landing lights can go off. Navigation is on. Strobe lights are on. Okay. So I think I'm ready.
Dev and I can take off and we head in the right direction. As for you, you have to do a complete turnaround.
Yeah, but that's because I did a what you call it, a respawn, didn't I? That's why. Right, I'll see you guys in a bit.
Eating donuts. The donut pilot, there it is. Hey Deb, how good are you as a teacher? Any volunteers to teach someone how to fly a flipping plane and not to crash?
No.
Straight away you said no. Boy. You didn't have to shout, not Silent Ted.
What?
You didn't have to shout, Mr. No Silent Ted, that you're supposed to be nice and silent.
I can also leave.
Oh. Whip. Okay. Speed check, heading check 4,000. Check. Check, 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 check. Flaps check. I think. Cheers.
Right, 50's back.
Welcome back from the
Hide
dead.
yourself.
I've had a chat with a good lady. So it looks like I will not be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to Nando's.
Oh, what a shame. Food.
Well, I think I'm going to enjoy it, to be honest. I've never been. I've never ever been, and everyone talks about it, so I'll see what it's like. I hope it's just not an anticlimax.
It's rubbish, it's crap, you might get sick.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Right, so you two have taken off, I take it?
Nope.
No.
No, we
Nope.
were waiting for you.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You
I'm
can
at the-
take off first.
Oh, I'm at the... Why do you
want-
give me this? Why do you give me this pressure?
Well, you have to do a 360 to turn around.
Brake
And
done. Yeah, the brake's done. Horrible food. Oh, don't Cannablitz. I'll meet you there. Thank you very much, Kets. I'd love to take you guys out for a meal, to be honest. Cannablitz, I know. I've never been. It's chicken anyway, isn't it? And you can't say that black people don't like chicken, man. If the chicken looks at me and goes,
no,
can you
we
show
don't
me
eat
how
dog
to
meat.
fly this thing? I want to learn. How do you pronounce his name? Chubba Check. Chubba. How do you pronounce
Chugaheng?
it, guys? Chubba Chung.
Chop bug hong. Sounds like Chinese.
Chubba Hung. Okay. I can show you how to fly it, but I can't show you how to fly it tonight. I can't do that. Oh, yeah, Chubba Chung. Okay, thank you, Chubba Chung. So what we'll do is, I can do something, a training one on the Learjets because they're not difficult to fly, and we've got ILS on this one, haven't we?
Yes.
So let me just do this then and get the ILS settings, and I'll get that set up before I go anyway. So we're going to EH.
You got runway 4 or runway 22?
Well, let me do the ILS. Let me do it on the large screen so they can see it. So to set the ILS, you would go.
I come back in 3 hours.
Be careful. I'm going to go now because of that. What runway are you coming in on? 109, 109.75 anyway, so let's do that. So,
If you remember last week's flight night, the next airport is where they gave you runway 4 and me runway 3, but they were the same runway.
oh, so let me just do this. 109, and it was 109.75. So we'll set that. So 109.75 is what we've got. So we'll activate that. So the ILS has been activated on that one. If you don't know what is your watch YouTube, that's how I've learned. That's how I learned to do all this, like ILS and everything. I just learned it on YouTube.
Does he even have the game?
I don't know, because I don't know who he is, but guess what? He's still entitled to just ask a simple question like, can I teach him? And guess what? He'll either get a yes or no. Simple as that, ain't it? And the course heading was 035.
That is correct.
Let me just sort that one out here. Course left 035.
If you're going to take runway 4.
Let me just change that to 035. Well, I'm never bothered, I'm not. I just let the ILS do it all. So 03. Right, here we go. 035. Okay, 035. Then you hit your nav. Where's that nav button? Nav. Then you hit nav. Now that's set that in there, look. So that's set now. And the arrow's pointed that way, which is set the course heading. Now I need to get my runway heading set right, which is...
Okay, didn't expect in that.
What's up?
Yeah, well...
I'll join into the stream, that will help. That's fine, I'm in the middle of a flight, not a problem at all, Choba Chung. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed yourself.
I'm not a very good teacher anyway.
No, look, he's what I can teach people, and I really don't mind. But if you're doing a stream, you can't expect somebody to come in and just go blah blah blah. I will stop my stream to help anybody. I will do that anytime. The point being is, if you think about it in hindsight, it's the way he asked, as well as if you think about it, I learnt through Games Carrera. How are you? I learned all this through YouTube and some of you guys and Silent Ted and everybody else. I don't mind passing on what I've learned. I really don't. I really do not. You would not sit in a car and ask what the wheels do. It's not about that, Kets. I think what it is the fact that if he wants to learn, if he'd have stayed and watched, he would have seen it. Not a problem at all. Some people are very fickle. That's the word I'm looking at. Some people are very fickle, where if you don't pay them attention there and then, they'll go, I'll go somewhere else. There's probably, 10,000 streamers, and there's probably 5,000 that do this. I learned a lot off Durka as well, so I don't mind. Hi, hello. Right, so I've set the ILS, I've set that, I'm ready for takeoff. Now, you guys set a task of letting me go first, didn't you, as well?
Well, it's your choice, but...
I don't mind, you know me, I don't mind. Let me just check everything. Right, I think I'm ready.
Right,
You
go
ready?
on then.
I'm ready.
I'm going to take off and you're going to take off at the same
We
time.
did set the task.
I'm ready.
I'm not ready.
I'm going to put my lights on so you can see me, because I'm not going to take off until I get right close to you guys.
Yeah, and then you're going to crash and then we're all going to die.
Well, I don't mind that.
So I'm going to move forward about 20 feet.
That's fine, I'm shielded by Empire anyway.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Dev's got bright lights than me. He's the one that's blinding me.
My plane decided to go to the left, and it's doing that again, big time. So.
You got the heading on, or the...
Oh, I know why. I haven't got my heading hold on, so I should be able to take off still. I'm a professional. See, look, I'm
You're
a professional.
all over. Hang on. It's all over the road. Oh God, I see this weird instrument coming. Oh dear, it's going. Oh dear.
No. Really, I've crashed. I don't know what's happened here, but it's literally. Hold on, I need to know what's going off. Oh, I know why. I didn't have my heading hold on.
You've got your heading hold. You need to disable your heading.
I know. I'm okay at the moment. Don't worry.
Oh, that's cheating. I'm going.
Well, it's not. It's just the fact that.
Cheater.
Look at that. He's in front of us already.
What I didn't do was you're supposed to put your heading hold on, and then when I take off from the runway, I disable it, and it will automatically go into the course heading. But look, I'm up. I didn't theoretically crash in real life. I'm up. It's all good. It's all good fun.
Well, I'm going to take off now. Ah,
And
poor
guess
Dev
what?
and I leave us behind.
Actually, on the nav hold, I'm doing good actually. This is all good. It's all good. It's all good fun. Look, I'm up. Fine. Everything's good. Look. It's all good. The difference with me and this diamond, I don't fly it enough. I think I'll do better in the Learjet.
You won't.
Hey, you be careful, you. Nobody invited you, remember?
I invited myself.
Yep, I'm up in the way.
Right, so let me get in on this.
Went to approach. World travel 8727 is out of 1,300 for 5,000.
215.
8727. Approach. Roger. Altimeter 292.
Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra. Contact
Engaged.
on 123.575. Going to 123.575. Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra. Departure Diamond November 180 X-ray.
Oh, got lots of wind turbulence.
Climbing 4,000.
215.
990. Heavy. Contact Amsterdam Center on 119.175. Diamond November 180 X-ray Lima Sierra. Departure. Roger. Altimeter 2927. Mall. Romeo Golf uniform. Contact Amsterdam.
The trees
Center
weren't
on
close. I actually, theoretically, in the real world, I would have crashed Games Carrera. I would have crashed.
Okay, I'm in the air as well.
Yeah. I think it's because I went upstairs, came back down, and the one thing I didn't do was just do a full check. Because the course heading, for me, always keeps you, the heading hold, keeps you on the runway line, no matter what you do.
Turn right heading 220.
Well, I'm fine, I'm up. It's all good. It's Empire's fault for doing nighttime flying. I can't see a bleeding thing.
Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra.
You have to train nighttime flying.
I'll have to, you know, honest and truthfully, Silent, how many times have you seen me fly in the nighttime, really?
Never.
Exactly. So it's another thing.
That's why you have to learn it.
Yeah, so I'll have to start doing a lot more nighttime flights.
Well, you didn't do so bad on the landing,
I
so...
think the landings are fine. With a nighttime flight, you see more of the airport. You actually notice the airport better.
You only see the airport lights.
That's it, which is enough for me. It's more than enough for me, that is. Because at least
You understand the difference between the taxiway and the runway.
Oh, hey, that's out of order because I've never landed on the taxiway. Stop that.
Not yet.
Oh no. 50, why not try to simulate a crash? He was simulating a... Oh gosh, a Ryanair flight. Did it? I don't know.
Ryanair isn't that bad.
Ryanair is not that bad, that's what she said.
Ryanair never crashed.
Oh, Ryanair have never crashed.
No.
Seriously, they've never had a crash,
Yes.
Ryanair.
They never had a crash.
Okay.
Yet.
Yet, you said. I like the way you said that. Yet, which means there's anything can change. Oh, okay. So who's this coming alongside me?
No comment.
That would be I.
What the
What
flip
speed are
flop
you doing?
flaps?
He's speeding.
I know he's speeded the game up and anything else.
He's cheating. just like you.
200.
He's on East King Air for me.
Pacifica Niner 328.
Yeah, I've had plenty of close calls. Can somebody Google it for me? I want someone to Google it for me just to prove Silent Ted wrong and find out if Ryanair have ever crashed. Just put Ryanair crash, see what comes up in Google, guys. Because I can't believe that.
Orbit 607, approach.
What?
Altimeter 2.
I can't believe that Ryanair haven't had a crash.
Oh, 50, I can see you. If you look to your right, I'm overtaking you.
I can't see you anywhere, and I've literally done a 360. Oh, I've done a 360 and I can't see you. 1 second.
Can I post a link?
What link?
If you put it in Discord, one of the mods will bring it into the game. Into the chat, sorry. Yeah, I've had plenty of close calls with that one already. There we go. Let's have a look. 25 airlines that have not had a major accident. Oh, okay. So you've got...
Is the 50
you've got
plus
Qantas,
airline is the same?
You've got Hawaiian.
You have to search for Ryanair.
Oh dear. You've
Ryanair and EasyJet.
Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra. Contact Wences approach on 122.1.
Going to 1.
Yeah, Qantas is a very good airline.
X-ray Lima
Yeah.
Sierra. Approach, Diamond November 1.
They got good customer service. I got upgraded to second class.
November 180. X-ray
Emirates are quite good, aren't they?
approach. Roger.
Yeah, sorry, it's the price.
925.
Air Berlin, they're gone out of operation now, aren't they? Didn't we do a flight on that, Air Berlin?
Air Berlin is out of operation.
Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah. We did a flight on that one, didn't we? When we did the
Yeah, we did.
relation ones, yeah. Oh, Ryanair, okay. I've got Ryanair now. In fact, the worst accident we could find in either airline emergency landing requires by Ryanair for experience multiple bird strikes. Same that I've got. Oh, right, so they've had quite a few near misses in the sense that they've had bird strikes where they've had to do emergency landings.
Well, they
But
had one
had-
on the River Thames in New York some years ago, 2010.
the River Thames in New York.
No, the bird
the
strike's
River
been on the
Thames,
not
New
the
York.
River
I was
Thames.
thinking, when did that move?
Ryanair flight 4102 has struck up to 90 birds.
Yeah. But they've never had anything that was a major.
Indeed.
So that's not bad then. That's good.
The
Okay,
only-
you've
the
proved-
only major
you've proved
crash-
your point, Silent.
The only major crashes that I see or we see is in this game,
Yeah,
flown by
when
us.
I'm flying. Passengers.
The biggest mistake Ryanair did is their seating plan.
Say that again.
The biggest mistake Ryanair did is their seating plan.
Oh right, yeah. Yeah.
Even EasyJet has more leg room.
But the only difference with Ryanair, they're just like cheap and cheerful, get you where you're going with no thrills. That's the difference. mean, I'm
EasyJet
going-
is
I'm going-
exactly the same,
Is it? Yeah.
but
I'll-
it's
I'll-
just a bit more luxury.
Yeah. I don't fly any budget like that, I don't, to be honest. Not budget. The last flight I went to was with Jet2, and that was very good. Leg room and everything was brilliant.
EasyJet is also a very good airline.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've,
Stalios. That's his name, isn't it? Stalios.
I am 8 minutes away.
Okay. So after this one, it's the Learjet, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about 9 minutes away. I've just slowed down to 130 knots.
130.
Oh, God, I have to turn the lights on to see anything I do. That's a problem.
I've got so much wind turbulence.
7 minutes away, it says to me.
It says 8 for me.
But I'm doing 152.
Well, I'm not doing that speed.
Yeah, we're letting you overtake at 50 so you can land first as well.
Yep. Yep,
Oh.
that's that. Yep, yep, yep. We're
Why
playing
do I-
that.
Why
Yep.
do I always feel that? Why do I always feel that you guys are setting me up? What is this?
Yeah, but when we set you up 50, we don't even discuss it. It just comes naturally.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's just a natural. It just rolls off the tongue, don't it?
I'm going to make sure I go out and then come back in again.
Right, so let's have a look at this ILS stuff on this one, see if it's going to work in here. Yeah. Click approach. I'm just finding out where the buttons are. Engage flight director, which I need to do anyway, which is engaged. That's engaged. Approach is not engaged. Nav mode is engaged because I need that for altitude mode is engaged.
I think we're going pretty good, especially for
Oh,
today.
it has got virtual speed. It
Where?
has got a virtual speed on it. Engage virtual speed so you can hold the speed. There you go. So I'm not listening to Empire again. It's the, you know, just where your altitude button is. The one.
The biggest mistake you can do is listen to Empire.
Well, I know that now. And,
Yeah. That's the virtual speed. That's the climbing
well,
altitude
your virtual
speed.
speed is what it will hold it at while it's up in the air.
Yeah, but I
That's
never
what it
use
is.
it. I never use it.
Yeah, so if you click it, say you put your throttle to 120 and click it, it will hold it at 120. And then if you release it and click it to whatever, 150 and click it again, it'll engage it. That's what that does. So that's not a problem because I normally just keep the throttle full and then halfway when I'm coming into land anyway. And then I just, like, when you release it fully, this thing drops like a lead weight. Turn right heading 250. Let's acknowledge.
You know, I was saying, you know what today's date is?
Yes, it's Friday the 13th.
Yep. So I'm surprised we haven't crashed
Yes.
yet. That's what she said.
Don't like the way this dial is, to be honest. I have to be honest. Don't like it at all.
Why is there a timer counting down?
Say again, sorry.
Why is there a timer counting down?
It's for the next follower's birthday.
So that's tomorrow.
There you go.
When he's not streaming.
I did. It falls like that sometimes, which is a shame, to be honest. But I still notify you guys of it when I stream anyway, and I can still run it again at any time. So it's saying it's in 23 hours. Yeah, 23 hours, 24 minutes, and 20-something seconds. Yeah. Well, I will notify again because it's a double one. Remember, Empire?
Yes, I know
It's
it's
a
a double one.
Yeah, it's a
Damn
double
it.
one.
My birthday is also on a Saturday.
Is it? You didn't put yours in my room anyway. You wouldn't
I did.
remember. You did?
Yes.
Well, I'm not streaming Saturday anyway, so guess what? I will notify you of your belated birthday on Sunday. I'll announce them all on Sunday anyway.
Maybe the schedule has
I-
changed.
I think you are added. It's just that you added on the wrong date.
Oh, is that what it is? Which would be down to Empire.
Yeah. Well, I have to go. I'm going through now, checking it. It's not
Well,
January. It's
I'll
not
update it anyway
February.
before I
It's not March. Dev,
I've just noticed something. We need to start.
Dev, you're on the 8th of March.
That's correct, yes.
Yeah, that's correct. Making sure. Where's silence, silence, silence?
I like to watch the
What?
And
I'm just looking for you, Silent, in the birthday
Yeah.
calendar, and you're not even
8th
added.
of September.
8th of September. Yep, that is correct. So someone was lying.
he does listen. You can't listen or believe anything that Silent Ted says. You should know that by
Yeah,
now.
well, one of these days he will probably say something that's the truth, and we can't believe him.
Oh, I like that one, Sim. Anyone need help, I will put you under my wing. Whoa.
What a coincidence, though, that Dev and Silence on the same date, which is the 8th, but different months. In a way, you want tomorrow? You want me to say whose birthday tomorrow?
No,
you
I will
can
look
do.
it up myself.
Those that are squad members can look it up.
Yep.
I'm going to take
got
off in
the
a
link.
minute. One. Mrs. left the landing light on. Oh, you see, the jokes are coming.
I never even see him match on but then it's his time zone. You have to consider his time zone because he's in America anyway.
Choo choo.
I wonder where this thing's going to turn us, because
It's doing it again. It's taking us out to come
bring
back
you
in.
back in, yeah.
Yep.
So you kind of go past the runway and swing around, yeah. I think what does it is when you look at the actual navigation line, it takes you straight to the airport, don't it?
Yeah. But it
But
doesn't.
then I think I went for runway 4, didn't I?
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. Yeah, runway
You have
4.
a line that's pointing to the location, but it doesn't tell you which direction the runway is unless you get up close to it.
That's right.
And I think Silent, it's actually not that far. Are you heading? You're probably descending by now, aren't you?
Me.
Dev.
No, not yet. It's doing exactly what you've done with you, turning me out and then back again.
Okay. That's fine, Sim. You're good. That was a good one. I like that.
'50, since you're a freeware pilot,
Yes.
there is some nice scenery for the Netherlands.
Send me the links. Just drop the links in and I'll have a look at it, because I was trying to think of something else, but the beer has kicked in. Sim, listen, that's brilliant. Thank you very much for that, Silent.
No problem.
Cheers, matey. That's fine.
It also contains an automatic installer, so you don't have to do
Oh,
much.
That's good. It won't interfere with the fact that I've got a mesh running, will it?
No, it will go on top of the mesh.
Oh, okay, thank you. I'll have a look at that, because I don't want to mess this up now. I've got it running just right.
123.575 for Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra. Departure Diamond November 180 X-ray Lima Sierra with you 4000.
Diamond November 180 X-ray Lima Sierra departure. Roger. Altimeter 2914.
Why I picked it here, can it? Oh, look at this.
Well,
It's getting light.
oh, congratulations to you.
Yeah, it's getting light. I don't know how. I can see what it's going to do with it. It's going to turn us to the left, isn't it?
It's still dark for me.
It doesn't. No, you can see. You can just see the horizon. Look, if you look on the stream now. Just see it on the horizon. There we go.
I'm 50.
Yo,
You're supposed to be landing in the dark, not when it's light.
I cannot help the fact that the game decides to change the weather on me. What's this on the
I think the
Sega
game
Mega Drive?
wants you to cheat.
What's this on the Sega Mega Drive? Yep, you got it. It's called Sonic Hedgehog.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra. Turn left heading 190.
Turn left heading 190. Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra.
Taking us a fair way out, guys.
And as you said that, I'm turning.
Yeah, thank you very, very much for that, Silent. You might get it at this rate, you know. I thought I was playing the Commodore 64 when I looked quick. Oh, just kidding. Wow. Commodore 64, I can remember them back in the day.
Turn right heading 220. Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra.
Here we go. 155.
Oh, I can see you right in front of me. Just passing me now.
Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra. Turn left heading 160. Descend and maintain 2000.
Now 125.
Turn left heading 160. Descend and maintain 2000. Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra.
Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra. Turn left heading 130.
Turn left heading 130. Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra.
Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra. Contact Fuentes approach.
I can't remember where it wants me to descend to. Was it 2000?
Yeah, 2000 for me.
Yeah, I can just see it now.
X-ray Lima Sierra. Fuente approach. Diamond November 180 X-ray Lima
Can't
Sierra.
see. This
Out of
thing is so bad.
3,300 for 2000.
I have to do it on here and I didn't want to. It's so bad.
Lima Sierra. Fuentes approach. Roger. Altimeter 29er.
Fuente approach. Piper.
I don't like to use the big screen like that, but I have to. Okay, so I'm on it now.
For 2000.
Piper, Papa Hotel, Whiskey Victor Charlie, Fuentes approach. Roger. Altimeter 2932.
Did you crash yet?
No, I don't think I'm going to actually. Musical youth, pass the dutchie on the left hand side. Pass the dutchie on the left hand
He's
side.
singing, guys. Go for your ears.
It a go bun, give me the music, make me jump and prance. Get it?
Waka
Oh,
waka
sorry.
la, waka waka la, waka ba.
Brace, brace, brace.
065.
Brace for impact. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Brace for impact.
Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra. Contact altitude approach.
I've shut up now.
123.3.
123.3. Diamond X-ray Lima
Dutch
Sierra.
people raise your eye. Yeah!
Holston approach. Diamond November 180 X-ray
Oh,
Lima
God.
Sierra is out of 2,300 for 2000. Diamond November 180 X-ray Lima Sierra. Holston approach. Roger. Altimeter 2902.
There are a lot of Dutch
Diamond
people in this
X-ray
chat.
Lima Sierra. You are 15 miles southwest.
I guess I'm the
Heading
only.
065. Descend and maintain 2,000.
Well, I think I can see the other way.
Approach. Maintain
No, you
2,000
can't. It's
until
just
established on
words.
the localizer. Contact Main Tower on 122.1.
All these
That
little
fire.
fires.
Turn left.
What? I'm busy. I'm
I
descending
don't care.
and turning.
Eindhoven Tower. Diamond
50 is
November
cheating.
180.
I know, because it's daytime. I know. The game wants him to cheat, I know. This is unfair. Why I'm talking like this? No
Why am
idea.
I cheating?
Are you both descending yet?
Yeah, I've gone to 2,000, but I don't know what mine's doing now. It's literally, I don't think mine's right, to believe it or
I
not.
have 25 minutes to go.
Diamond X-ray, Lima Sierra.
No, mine's doing something absolutely crazy.
Well, mine's not, thank goodness.
Oh, hold on a second. No, it's actually, wow, it was lower than I thought. Mine's actually coming in now. Let me just check something, because I think I'm coming down a bit too... Oh no, looks... Right, I need to take that off.
Yeah, I've only just received descent instructions now.
Mine's descending quite quick, I know why. I might have to bring mine in on me own if I don't want to crash. Because I'm at 1,004 and I feel I'm a bit too far out. Turn the AP off. Yeah, I'm too far out. I'm going to have to go up.
I'm right behind you too.
Yeah, but if I hadn't taken control of mine, believe you me, I'd have been on the ground by now. Right, so I'm going to have to manually do this. I've turned off the autopilot.
And Dev's
Right, now
not
I need
landed.
to- Say again.
Dev's not landed.
He crashed.
I'm clear to land now anyway.
2 minutes silence, we're dead.
Say again.
2 minutes silence, we're dead.
No, I'm fine. I'm actually behind Empire.
Oh! Wait, what? I don't get this, right? Dev overtook both of us, and he's in front. And now he's behind. Work that one out.
Yeah, but I did slow right down to about 130 knots.
Well, at least you're telling the truth. At least you said so you want 50 to land first.
That's why we did it.
Yep.
You guys, for me, if I get a better landing than you, right, then you will be sorry.
He won't get the better landing. I will bet all my 0 bits on it.
I'm at 1,000 feet already.
Well, we're all coming in together because I'm at 1,001.
And then suddenly a wind change. It's very strong crosswind.
There is. I'm 3.1 kilometers away from you.
I'm at 800 now.
Diamond X-ray, Lima
900.
Sierra. Cleared to land. Runway forward.
Cleared
Well,
to
we're
land,
evenly spaced in
runway
Empire because I'm about 3 kilometers away from you.
Lima Sierra.
Yo, you don't get better than that.
I'm down.
Well, get off quick.
I'm going. I'm trying to get off quick as well for a reason. I know you guys are way behind me.
Worst landing ever.
It weren't good, to be honest. It wasn't a good landing, I'll give you that much, because I can't... It wasn't good, because my head tracking's all over the place. Turn that off, then I can at least see where I go. It's not too bad. It wasn't too bad, to be fair.
No,
It
I'm
wasn't
coming in.
brilliant.
I'm coming
I
in
got
slowly.
down. Woo!
World travel 3436 is out of 9,000.
Oh no, it
Travel
changed.
3436. London approach.
Oh
Roger.
god.
Altimeter 290.
Right, let's see what the others get then.
Okay, I'm coming in slowly.
That's what she said. Right, tell her what we'll do. Who's coming in now? Empire.
Yeah, that's me.
Right, here we go. I'm going to watch you in.
World travel 3436. Contact approach on 123.
We're watching Empire come in.
123.575 for world travel 3436.
This what I'm posting is my second landing. There you go. There you go, Silent. Read that. That's not bad. That wasn't Empire. GG. Thank you very much for that, Games Carrera. I got great, Silent. Great.
The Dutch sound sync rate is still too high.
It was. I know that for definite because don't forget it was coming down too low and then I went up and then came down again, didn't I? Because I had to turn off the AP because it was literally bringing me in far too quick. But I'm still pleased. I'm still learning and I'm getting there,
X-ray Lima Sierra. Exit runway when able.
which is good.
Diamond X-ray Lima Sierra.
Right, then
Contact
Dev should be
ground
coming in
on
next, shouldn't he?
121.925.
Yep, he is.
Right, Dev, here we go. I'm on you now, Dev.
Okay, got that.
We're watching you coming in, mate.
Diamond X-ray.
It looks like you're... I love that plane, you know. It looks so nice. Oh, here we go. Kempy, Kempy. Get this been that long. You wouldn't... How long's that? 4 months? You're my main. Thank you, Kempy. Now, if it lets me do another one,
What?
there you go. There's your 4 sub-hypes, sir.
And that's just an extra one because that's not counted.
Just to be extra, honestly. Just to be extra. You're coming in nice, you know, Dev. You're just coming below 7. You wouldn't think it's been that long, to be honest. Right. Dev's a little bit too low. Dev?
Not according to my screen, I'm not.
Oh, okay, no, okay. Don't listen to me then.
He's going to crash. No.
Stop it.
Yes, Silent, stop it.
It wasn't me!
That's what she said.
If you look, you'll have to watch this back because we've watched you come in.
No, that's what I said 9 months later.
We're going to watch this one come in. Look at this. Oh, that
I'm
was a
down.
heavy landing. That looked quite heavy, that did, Dev.
It was a bit of heavy landing, yes.
Right.
Oh my
Empire,
god.
I want the scores. 50 needs to win this evening. I want the scores.
Okay, I got
50 isn't going to win.
I got perfect. He's going first then.
Well, okay. So mine's already been posted.
Okay, I'll post mine.
Thank you very much for that, Kempy. I do appreciate that, mate. Although we're still need to have a conversation about the times you come in. That badge, you see that sword? We'll be talking about that when I next see you. Right, so that was not bad, Dev. We'll wait to see the scores that come in. You came in, I'm sure you used to come in the opposite way to me. And Faux Pilot Jans. Good evening, and how are you? Right, where are they? So where's the rest of us? Me and Empire are
Hello.
somewhere, aren't we, Emp?
I'm relaunching my thing and changing.
Oh, is that what you did?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I'm changing all my. I need to create a flight plan.
Right, so we need to change the plane now to a Learjet from here to Amsterdam, isn't it?
That is correct.
Okay, so we'll go from here to Amsterdam. So what I'll do is I will load up, in fact, yeah,
Going to go from a gate.
Yeah, to make it easy, I'll load the flight plan up and I'll change the plane as well. So the flight plan is EHEH. EHEH, which is this zone. Select, and I'll pick small gate. I'm going to go small gate ramp GA2. Okay.
Right, my scores on that last one was perfect, 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 foul, foul, total rating okay.
Hey, guess what? Empire's put his in. Empire got perfect. You got okay, and I got great, so I won again. No, I'm not going to do this. I am in luckily survive flying on Friday. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Dev, you.
Because 7 and 9. That's fine. I'm only messing with you, Kempy. We'll have a chat though, but I'm only messing with you.
Yes, Dev, because you had a hard landing, so.
Yeah, that's what that would have been down to. And we are now heading to. We are now heading to EHAM, or EHAM. EHAM.
7 ILS system to pick from.
Oh, wonderful.
And remember, please do it in the dark.
I'm doing it in the dark. That's what she said. I'm going to go at 5,000 feet this time. Because it's a Learjet. Actually, you can go higher than that in a Learjet, can't you?
Since when got 50 that nasty?
Hey, listen. First of all...
No, you didn't even put up the 18 plus.
I don't need to.
You have to.
No, if you say anything out of order, I will mute you and then come for your family.
You can't come for my family.
So,
That's what he said.
So listen, just behave yourself.
No, I can't behave myself.
Right,
I can't do that.
And then I'm going to, what you call it? Right, okay, so that is, okay, that's right. So now I'm going to change the plane. The plane, aircraft. Select aircraft, which will take a bit of time. Yeah, this will be just right for us, guys, to be honest.
How many times did you fly the Learjet?
I used to fly the Learjet on TSS World. I used to fly on...
TS World?
Yeah, that's one. Dovetail Flight School, I was flying it on as well. So
That's flight...
Yeah, I've flown the Learjet a few times.
But flight school is not the same.
I know, but it helps you learn. That's why I did it.
No, it doesn't.
Well, it did me.
Word of warning, I haven't flown a Learjet for ages, but I'm going to have a go.
Well, I've got to
I did fly the Learjet. It's easy.
Oh, stop it.
No.
Details. Let's have a look. Right, there we go.
I
yeah.
will stop when you crash.
I'm going to crash now just for you.
Good.
Just for you, I am going to crash.
You know what you should do?
The only problem is now I've got to learn all different bleeding set. Oh, I'll be all right with this. Yeah, this is not too bad. The ILS on this is all here. Yeah, so it's fine. And nav1, nav2. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. 50 is happy.
Departure on 119.7.
Yeah, 50 is happy with all this. Okay, let's have a look. The lights are all here, if I remember rightly. Okay, 50's happy. Right, so
Where are all the lights? I can't see it.
there are to the left, but half of them don't actually do anything, so you've got that problem. Right, ILS is just, yeah, you just turn it and then you hit nav1. Yeah, that's fine. Right, I've got that. You're right, I'm never happy. Right, so heading. Refresh. Autopilot is there. I'm just checking everything. Speed hold. So let's just do this at 250 anyway, because these things can do it. So we'll do this at 250 to start with. That's only because I'm below 10,000. So 250. Vertical climb, not minus. Vertical climb can be in a Learjet, I would say about 800. And I've got to go to, what did I set it to? 7,000, wasn't it? So it was 7,000. So 7,000 and hit that for hold. Flight headings on. Headings not there. Nav there. Approach and AP. Speed hold. Leave that off. And I've got that set at
I'm descending.
250. Well, you weren't flying with us, were you?
No, I'm flying on my own.
Oh, okay.
I'm flying to Greece.
Oh, wonderful. Pilot select off. Nav, right. Nav's there. So when I set that, I hit nav. Fine. I'm just trying to remember some of this. That's what I'm trying to do at the moment. I think I'm okay. Course heading. Where's that? Course headings here. Right. Okay. So that's fine. Which is nav 1. Just check that. That's already set at the moment. Flight direction, turn that off. No, you can't. Okay, right. I don't know about this with the nav hold and that. It's the course heading I'm stuck on at the moment. Okay, right. I think I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm
I've
down
done-
too.
Say again.
I'm actually having trouble starting mine.
Oh, okay.
I just worked out where the lights are.
Where are they?
They are right dead in the centre, in the middle. You
Oh,
got
it
your
actually
two.
says light. Yeah, it says lights. I've got them.
Crash. Burn.
Stop it.
I only need to switch off the taxi lights.
Navigation. I'm just.
Oh,
looking
guys,
at
you've got
it now.
FS Cloud open.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Map. Right. Here we are. Here's the Learjet, guys. That's the Learjet. Right. So, just let's know. Dev, how we doing?
think it's just about to start.
Empire?
I'm taxiing.
Right, okay, thank you. So, request taxi.
No, mine just don't want to start.
Can you not... I tell you what will start it. If you press... Is it Control, Shift, and F1? That should auto start it. Right, so I'm going to taxi back. I know that's the default start for all planes, no matter what they are, I think. Did it work?
God,
Not
blimey.
too sure. Don't think it is.
I'll control E then.
Yeah, the other one's controlling E.
From flying Cessnas or Diamond A40 to these kind of jets, it's from one extreme to the other.
It is. I think with this, it's the actual dashboard that does me.
At least I'm taking off on the same runway.
Yeah. I'm just taxiing back on this at the moment. I tell you what I do like about it, the way this thing sounds with the two jet engines.
I have to do that again. Shoot.
Right. Should be able to turn it out. Oh, this is that airport where it's such a long taxi.
Were you in Amsterdam?
No.
You're supposed to be in EHEH to EHEM.
That's where I am.
It doesn't look like.
You're in Amsterdam. You're at the wrong airport.
I'm at
Yeah,
the
you're at Amsterdam.
We're supposed to be flying to Amsterdam.
Hang on. I am at EHEH and I'm going to EHAM, which is Amsterdam. Thank you very much. Is that correct?
No,
Stop
it doesn't look like it.
Right. Thank you very much. I'll make sure that's right. EHEH to EHAM. I'm right. Honestly, you guys. You guys, please.
Look on FS Cloud then.
Right, I've started.
Well, I'm where everybody else is in FS Cloud, so. So did you get it started, yeah?
Yes, I've started.
Did you work out what it was?
No, I just tried shutting it all down again and then doing the auto start again, and it worked a second
Yeah, it was
time.
only because I only asked you that so that if you get that problem again, you'll have an idea of what to do. Do you see what I mean?
Right, I'm lined up at the runway. At EHEH.
What are you trying to say? That's where I am.
No, you're not. Eham is Amsterdam.
I'm at EHEH. I can see you on the map. I'm looking on FS Cloud and I can see, if I zoom in, I can see Dev, I can see me, but I can't see you. Dev, I mean Empire, I don't see you.
Because I'm at... Oh, this is weird, I'm trying to...
Maybe you should open your eyes.
Come on, Empire. I don't see you. I can see Dev. Dev's still at the gate, aren't you, Dev?
I'm now pushing back, ready for taxi.
Yeah, that's fine. And I'm going down the, what you call it, I'm just heading towards the runway and I do not see Empire at all because I
Hang on,
reckon
hang on.
Empire is in Eham.
But for my calculation, I'm not.
Oh, so where are you then?
If I
Tell
type...
me I need you to talk to me because you're not telling me something.
If I type EHEH, it doesn't come up as Amsterdam. Amsterdam.
It won't come up as Amsterdam. Amsterdam
No.
is Eham.
Yes.
EHAM.
That's correct, and that's
But
where
if-
you are
but
now,
if you put-
Eham.
I'm at EHEH.
No, you're not.
He is at EHEH.
I'm at EHEH. If you go into your flight planner and select
just done it.
EHEH,
Open up the GPS.
Dev's at the same place as me.
Open up the GPS.
1 second.
Yep, I've
Flight
got
plan.
GPS open and mine says EHEH.
Yeah, parking gate there.
what the hell? Hang on.
And Schiphol, Eham. That's what it says. I'll click OK and go back again. Because look, it says it here. I'm not going to go back to what you call it to run the gate again. Because where I'm looking, I can see Eindhoven. What else can I see? Yeah.
Okay,
can
yeah,
see-
yeah, okay.
Hold on, I'm not going to let this one drop now.
Okay, okay.
I'm
No
telling you now, I ain't
comments.
letting this. Where are you?
EHGG.
Right, get the frig over to EHEH and stop taking the P.
I don't
kept
know why it's
thinking-
got... I have no idea why it says EHGG.
Yeah, I've got an idea why it said that, because you didn't check it properly, youth. Get over here. Honestly, I kept thinking I was going mad then, because I can see Dev now even taxiing. And it is a large airport, this one is, that we're at EHEH. And silent, you need to be on my side.
I did
I
type
was at
in-
your
yes,
side.
yeah, well. I'm loading anyway.
Right, thank you.
You can't do anything to me anyways.
You do anything to wind me up, you do.
Yeah,
I
and to wind me
always
down.
do.
If I had a rope around my neck and there was a box at the bottom of it and I said to you, I'm thinking of committing suicide, you would have kicked that box away right in the middle of conversation. And
I would just say, just jump.
yeah, do you know what I mean? Just jump. It's a long taxi though, way into it, Dev.
It is, yeah.
Thank you. That's what did me. I just kept thinking, I know I'm at the right place.
Eindhoven ground. Both ready to copy.
Yeah.
Runway heading, climb and maintain 4,000. Departure frequency is 122.1, squawk 7017.
So which runway you two taking?
Bombardier, Juliet,
4.
Alpha 068, X-ray, cleared at Schiphol Airport as filed.
Copy
Runway
that.
heading, climb and maintain 4,000. Departure
Yep,
on
taking the same runway as well.
1, squawk 7017.
Bombardier 68 X-ray, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.925.
I'm going from runway
Ground,
69.
Bombardier, Juliet.
Oh dear.
Bombardier
I'm sure that
Juliet,
runway's been
Alpha
closed.
068
It says
X-ray,
enter at
taxi
own
to
risk.
short of runway 4, using taxiway runway 4.
It
Contact
said
tower on
enter only if your
122.1
name
when ready.
is
Yeah,
escape.
only if your name's silent, and please be quiet at the time of entry.
Bombardier
No.
68,
There's
X-ray.
always one person to lower the tone, isn't there?
I am landing into Greece.
But you're on, aren't you on P3D or something, Silent?
I am.
I thought you was.
Eindhoven Tower, Bombardier,
So
Juliet.
I
does
am
that-
always in a better simulator.
X-ray, ready
I know.
to go.
Does it give
Runway
you a
4,
rating as well,
IFR
though, when you land and all that lot?
Bombardier, Juliet, Alpha 068,
It does.
X-ray, cleared for
Okay.
takeoff.
The smart car does.
Right.
Cleared for takeoff.
All
Runway
good.
4,
Let me save the
Bombardier,
picture.
Juliet, Alpha 068,
Please.
X-ray.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, did you spawn at the runway then? Because somebody's there.
Yeah, well, that's me.
Right.
This is
No, to be fair, if you want to take off, I would take off.
Yep, I will in a
Please.
second.
Because it'll give us a bit of a distance between us.
Just hope that. Firstly, I'm going to see if it does come up as a default aircraft for you.
No, mine should come up as a Learjet 'cause it's the default one.
Yep, it does show you as a Learjet. Thank goodness for
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Well, if it's
flaps
default, it will
one.
do. 'Cause it's, you know, it's not a paid one. Wow, Dev, you're catching me up quite quick, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm only taxiing at 20.
Okay. I think it might be the fact that I'm only taxiing at 7. That might have something to do with it.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Lockout approach. Cessna Golf, Quebec,
I've just been
Romeo,
taking my
Golf
time.
with you.
I just turned my lights off.
Quebec, Romeo, Juliet,
Okay, I'm
Golf,
ready.
Golf,
Okay.
Roger.
I'm going to go now. You're going to watch me fly like a numbnut.
Go on then.
Well, it takes time to warm up these engines.
There's a heavy wind into landing in Greece. That's not so.
Yeah, Empire's off. I was going to try and turn to watch him, but I didn't realize I've got a taxi there.
50, I dropped a picture in Discord.
Yeah, I'll have a look in a second, mate.
Bombardier 68 X-ray. Contact
Why aren't you
Golf
flying
Roger
in nighttime?
122.1.
It is night time.
It is dusk.
Bombardier 68
Right,
X-ray.
1 second. I can't look.
Yeah,
I can't
Empire
help-
used about a quarter of the runway then.
Bombardier
Say again.
Juliet, Alpha 068
I said Empire used about a quarter of the runway then.
Oh, excuse me.
Mm.
Bombardier Juliet, Alpha 068 X-ray, all call departure, roger, altimeter 2992. Bombardier 68 X-ray, you are 56 miles southeast, turn left heading 345, climb and maintain 4000, expect vectors, ILS, runway 36, right, approach.
36 right. I need to take 36 right.
Turn left heading 345, climb and maintain 4000.
36 right is
ILS,
1-1.
runway 36, right, approach. Bombardier 68.
I can't see anything out here.
1195.
Say that again.
I can't see anything out here.
Oh, okay.
It's like midnight.
Let me work out what.
And
I'm just
it
looking at what
is-
runway to take. What did you go for, Empire?
89.
36 right.
36 right, that's 111950. So I will go for 30. No, I'm not going to go that way.
I
know for
I have to
definitely-
say, for the default plane, the sounds of the engine is nice.
It is, isn't it?
It's default.
Oh, here we go. Right.
And
I will
why
go
is it
for-
daytime for
go-
you?
18 right, I'll go for.
That's what I said.
110, 100.
18 right is one long taxi.
Yeah. So, let me just look at this because I've got to... Right, here we go. So, nav will be... Trying to work... Not sure how to do... Oh, it'll be this one. So, that's nav 2. Right, let me do this right. Nav 1. What was it? 110100. 110100. So 110100. And then I think you hit swap. Right, that should have set the nav on that one. Oh, it's changed it, that's right. And course heading, which is this one here. I don't think you have to change the course heading, do you, on this one?
No, you just put in the 11950,
That's what I thought, and it'll do it. Yeah, that's right. So that's done. Let me make sure nav's...
and you just
That's
put
one,
in,
two.
once you complete, you put a approach on and whatnot.
Yeah, you just hit approach, which is there anyway. I've got the approach. Oh, you hit nav. Yeah, you flick nav when you're... Yeah, that's it, once you're up. So let me just do that. So, and then I'll flick nav when I'm in the air. Right, okay. I'm going to try this because the Learjet looks a bit complicated to me. Let me just check my flaps, which are... Where are the flaps on this bloody thing? Ah, there they are.
Actually,
So we are at-
once you played
yep.
around with the layouts, you get used to it.
Yeah, you probably do, but I haven't played around. I haven't had a chance to play around there. Right, I'm just going to go. That's it. Let me just request takeoff. You know what I'm like.
Wow, 10 minutes left to go.
What?
Yep, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Don't forget, these are jets, I'm going around 250 knots.
Right, I'm going to try this, guys. Cross your fingers and everything else. And you're right what you're saying, Empire. It takes a while to get these engines a little bit.
We got VIPs. E-ham, here we come, ham.
It doesn't seem to want to lift.
Power, put the power down.
Yeah, I know. I'm just playing.
Turn right heading 275
Wow.
Pacifica 2726.
Doesn't have the power to take off.
No, you don't want to lift. Oh, that's why. Here we go. I should go up now.
What's you forgot to click the button.
Woo-woo! That was a nice takeoff, but it could have been better if I'm just learning the plane itself and trying to set it up, so
Going to
the virtual climb needs to be a little bit more.
12675 Pacifica 2726.
Yeah, virtual climb needs to be a little bit more. Speed hold now, which is fine. AP's on, heading's on. Think I'm doing all right. Acknowledge. Summit don't seem to have kicked in right, but I'll work it out. Oh, that's what it is. It needs to climb a lot more than that. Yeah, landing gears up, mate. There, look, it's all up. This ain't easy to fly, this one. Only because I don't know the plane. Right, I want to get that set right. Three 1-5. Three 1-5. There we go. Right, so we're off. It looks nice at dusk. This does not. Wow, this looks okay.
Yeah, mine. I'm in the dark.
I can change it to the night time if you want to. I think this looks nice. You can't see
It
the
does
plane.
look nice. Aha! RLS is working.
It's not a very long flight, is it?
Turn left heading 305 Bombardier 6 X-ray.
Nope, not very long. And ILS has kicked in.
So if I click,
Bombardier 6A X-ray. Turn left heading 275.
Turn left heading 275 Bombardier 6 X-ray.
Well,
right, okay. I am at just coming to 5,000.
well, I'm only going up to 4,000.
No, I thought I'd give it, you know what, make it difficult, go to 5,000. 7,000 I'm going to. It's a Learjet.
Well, you get there in no time then.
Geordie! Hello, hello, hello. Say again, Empire.
You probably get there in no time.
Well,
It's around 15 minutes from me, so for you at 7,000 probably be about 8 minutes.
I'm doing 250.
Approach Cessna Golf Quebec
I'm going down to 230 knots.
6,500.
Okay.
Cessna Golf Quebec Romeo
In fact,
Golf,
you're probably right, you know,
Roger.
because
Altimeter 2992.
I'm slowing down because I'll be descending soon.
I'm going to go down to about 220.
ILS has kicked in when I'm 7 minutes out, or well, it actually kicked in as soon as I hit the
It's back
approach.
with fresh cut.
False approach, Bombardier, Juliet, Alpha 068, X-ray, with you, 4000.
Okay, I'll be descending soon.
68 X-ray, shipboard approach, roger, altimeter 2, 992.
Hi, Gabe. Wow.
X-ray, you are 1, 9 miles south, turn
There we
right
go.
heading 335, descend and maintain 2000, cleared ILS, runway 36, right approach, maintain 2000 until established on the localizer. Contact shipboard tower on 118.95.
Oh no, what am I doing? See, getting used to where their controls are. 340 when I'm hitting the bloody speed.
ILS, runway 36, right approach, maintain 2000 until established. Tower on 1.
Right, so don't touch that one.
Right,
220.
I'm up in the air and I can see you in the distance.
Yeah, you've just taken off.
No, I've been up
Where
about
are-
a minute or so now.
Right approach.
Oh,
Bombardier,
that's-
Juliet, Alpha 068, X-ray, Sheepwell Tower, fly straight in, runway 36 right, altimeter
50.
299.
Where are Match Twin in the bold patch? Don't understand. If you're taking a mickey out of me, Jordan, I'll have you. I'm having you, kid. I thought you liked me. It kind of looks all right, this the Learjets. I'm going to start flying this a lot.
No.
I had my hair cut and it showed my bowl patch. Wow. Do you know the difference though, Geordie? I only started to shave my head because when I had my hair cut, I had like a bowl patch right in the middle, and I just thought to myself, do you know what? Who am I trying to kid? So I had it cut really short, and then I thought, do you know what? One day, I just got up and I just went into the bathroom and I just put a razor to it. That's all I
He
did.
just wanted to look streamlined.
You're out of order for a start.
It's turning me. The RLS is turning me.
You're out of order.
It was very good placed.
That's fighting talk where I come from, you know. Oh, and I just thought to myself, and I just started shaving it, and I shave my head. Honestly, I shave my head twice a week. I shave my head because I sometimes like it to, you know, shine on the stream. And there are other
I like the reflection of your head.
Oh, and you know my lights, I need to change my lights because believe it or not, these lights have got dull over the 2 years that I've been streaming. They're fluorescent lights, these are. They're called daylights. They're really, really bright, and I've noticed how they've started to dim. So I'm gonna have to change these soon. Oh gosh, turn heading. I'm on a heading 340. I'm at, oh,
What runways are you taking for landing?
all my lights have gone out. Help!
Well, it's probably on. Click L once or twice.
Yeah, but I could see on my dash before. Now I can't.
Yeah, you're switching it on and off.
726, exit runway when able.
I can't see. Yeah, I heard you. Oh, I can't see now.
Pacifica 2726, contact ground on 121.7.
I've got to go to 2000. I can't see a damn thing. Here we go.
Pacifica 27.
This is going to be a nice landing for me.
Bombardier 68.
Well, I'm landing now.
Runway 3.
Yeah, but my lights have just gone off. Oh, they've come. Hang on. I know why. It's because I'm flying at dusk, isn't it? It's on auto.
Cleared to land. Runway
Where's the
3,
switch?
right, Bombardier 86.
For what? The lights?
Right, that's my... Let's turn that one off. Navigation lights. $270, let's do that one instead. You know, if I don't land this properly, I'm blaming you.
Hmm.
Landing lights, I'll put them on in a minute. Taxi lights, I want the in. I want the in-cockpit lights. Strobe lights. Lights, here we go. Lights, 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 lights. Why would they have just turned themselves off? I like the way they've done that. Okay. Let me slow down as well.
I'm going. Bye bye. Have a nice landing.
See you, mate.
See you next week.
You will do.
So maybe Sunday.
Sunday I'm doing mud run if you want to watch that one. That'll be nice.
Oh, thank you. I have to work tonight.
Oh, okay.
Bye bye. Good
See you
night.
later, Tyler.
Anyway, thank you.
Yes, good
Silence.
one,
That was a good
Silence.
one, mate.
You make me laugh though, but it's been
He's
a
brilliant.
pleasure.
Silence. He's a good guy. He's
I'm
just a
always
good
making
guy.
you
Now he's gone, we can talk about him. He's just a weird
I
I'm
know.
still here.
Greater than 20 miles. Sky conditions clear. Temperature 15.5.
There's
Altimeter
anything can
2992.
I do. And I will watch the stream.
Runway 36,
Oh,
center ILS.
wonderful. Right.
Runway 36, right and
Bye bye.
X-ray contact ground on
See ya.
121.7. Going to 121.7.
Ah, I've landed and now I'm taxiing. I nearly smashed into flipping plane.
Right, 335.
Default ground, Bombardier, Juliet, Alpha 068, X-ray, taxi to the gate. Bombardier, Juliet, Alpha 068, X-ray, taxi to gate Bravo. 903, using taxiway to code 2, Bravo.
Right,
Alpha
let's see
Tango,
if the
Alpha,
ILS will
Alpha,
kick in
Alpha.
for me.
Taxiing to gate Bravo. 903, using taxiway
I'm
to
turning.
code 2, Bravo,
Oh, I can
Alpha,
see
Alpha,
something.
Alpha 2 Delta, Bombardier 68, X-ray.
It was a... Now I've got a problem.
Fly straight in, it says to me.
The problem is the taxiing is the longest part.
I know it was mad in this game, wasn't it?
We just landed in Amsterdam, which is about 6 runway airport.
You need to be a link mod, do you?
Do you have your Do you have your nav 1 selected?
Yeah, nav 1 selected and everything, yeah. I'm going to hit approach. I can hit approach now, to be honest, if I just put flaps 1 on. I put flaps 1 on. If I hit approach, it will hit the glide slope. Let me just check. Yeah, as soon as I hit, I'll put approach. Oh no, sorry, put approach, that one. And then I'll hit the glide slope. I'm only doing 177. I'm going down to 160.
What link, Jordan? Brian?
Right, let's have a look what happens here.
Jordan Brian, you can post a link in Discord for us to check. You know the routine.
You know all links go in Discord, they always do. Right, let's see if this thing kicks in.
Don't post it on my channel because Moobot's going to kick you straight away.
I'm not impressed with all my dash has gone off. I'll have to look at that. I'm going to work that one out in the game because I don't know how to turn it on. I thought you knew where the lights were, Empire.
Yeah, it's L.
No, it's not. L's. No, because when I was flying before, everything was lit up nice. Are you sure L's not landing here?
All the lights is next to the controls
Right,
where you
thing's
set.
not turning anywhere.
It wouldn't just
No.
yet.
My plane's turning away from. I don't know what's happening, but my plane's turning a totally different way. Totally different way.
The lights is just under where you set in the ILS system.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take over. My planes are turning a totally different way. Yeah, I've had to turn it back. The plane is turning a totally different way. I might crash. Wow, Handy Andy. How are you, sir? Yeah, this is not going to be good for me. At all.
Okay,
Right,
I'll
I'm going to
check
have
it.
to take over. I've got to. I've got no choice. Let me turn the heading that way. Oh, and hit. If I hit approach. Right, I've hit approach now. Right, it looks like I'll have to bring this thing in on my own. Right, okay. Let's do this. I'm giving it a few minutes.
Right, I'm coming in on finals.
Right, let's see if this turns now.
Yes, Jordan, were you already aware of the multi-link?
No, I'm going to have to bring this down on my own.
In the meantime, I had no problems.
I can't help why it won't hit. Yeah, I'm going to have to bring this down on my own. And I'm incredibly high as well. I am high. Well, I want to get down. I'm too high. I am too high. I am everything else. It's not going to be a good landing for me at all. Yeah, no. Everything's going to go wrong. The last one, everything's going to go wrong. I'm coming in too fast. I'm going to come off the runway. A really hard landing that was. Really, really hard. Oh, God. I managed to get down.
Okay, I've landed.
Wow. I can't believe that landing came down like it did. It wasn't as bad as I thought. It was a hard landing though.
Oh boy.
Not too bad, but it was hard. It's not going to be good.
Well, it was the easiest airport in the galaxy.
It wasn't for me.
So what's your results?
I'm going to see in a second. Sink rate is going to be absolutely pants.
Yeah, well,
'Cause
same for me.
Oh my God, it's going to change in a minute. I know it is. That can't be right. Yeah, I got okay. Listen to this one. Right, I got average sink rate fail, max sink rate okay, max speed difference perfect, max sink rate different fail, touchdown sink rate great, and I got okay.
Well, you done less than me.
I did what?
I got perfect, 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 fail, perfect. Great.
Great's good. Great's the best you get, isn't it, to be honest?
Yeah. So what's
So
your max sync rate then? What's your...
The max sync rate was 592.
Mine's 811. And then Dev has to show off.
I think I've got that one.
Yep, you did.
Let's have a look. Okay, all right. Dev got that one. Perfect on everything. That's perfect. Zero, that is, though.
I think I was descending when I was going around 210 knots.
No, that's good, that is.
It's really, really hard to try and descend, but keep the speed so that you're not overspeeding yourself.
I think I literally turned the throttle off and then disengaged the AP. And because you were coming down, don't forget, gravity, that's the thing that did me. What I should have done was got to a low speed and slowly started to slow down.
And let gravity take over.
Yeah, as soon as you descend too fast, you're going to gain speed, aren't you? And there's not a lot you can do. And I kept putting the speed brake on as well. I kept flicking that speed brake all the time. Dev had auto landing pilot. Dev, you were cheating. You were using auto. We landed without autopilot. We did.
Well, I landed with ILS system working.
Did you?
That's
yeah, it
what
works
I
for
did.
me.
I took it on the ILS and then just took off autopilot once I was about 700 feet above the runway.
I had to turn autopilot off because mine started taking me away from the runway.
I took mine off before I put the wheels touched down about 20 feet because it was cooking.
I normally do that. If it's got you online, I normally will just turn the AP off and then just let it glide in. Now we've got this. I can see where Dev is. I'll come over to... Oh, mine's not too bad, actually. I haven't got a taxi that far.
I'm actually at a gate.
So is it you that I'm looking at then?
I'm looking at you at the moment, so I have to look where I am.
Oh, so you're...
Yeah, that could be me. I'm actually parked. Yes,
yeah,
that is me.
I'm coming towards you now.
This is the airport that we like. It's massive. But lucky you didn't have to taxi that far.
That's what I mean.
And like it was so much.
I'm trying to get these buttons here for the taxi light, landing lights.
You need to zoom in.
I've done it.
Yeah.
Taxi light is... It says it's switched on. Let me just check that. But there's no light, so I've got an issue. I have. Oh, there we go. It's on now. So my taxi light's on now. I'm just coming over to you. So that, guys, I enjoyed that.
God, it's massive, this airport.
It is, isn't it? And it looks okay as well. So that was good.
I'm honking at you, doing my horn.
Where are you? Are you just coming? Where's Dev?
I'm coming over to you guys now.
Oh, I can see a
Right.
plane landing. Look at
Yeah,
that.
787. Or is it 737-800?
Well, whoever it is doing a good job.
That's what it was saying. Probably silent.
Nice landing, whoever that is. I'm going to find out in a second. No, it's Simon. There's a guy called Simon that just made a land.
Yeah, I can just see it. Is it a Qantas? Oh, it reversed back. He's reversed it back, look, to watch it again. Can you see it? He reversed it back to watch the landing.
Wow.
And it actually shows it, so that's good.
You can't really do
Right,
it
so
in...
I'm coming alongside you. I'll go the far side so Dev can go at the front.
You
I
can't
enjoyed
really...
that, guys. That was good. That was a nice... That was nice.
Are you allowed to, in VATSIM, to actually watch yourself land over again?
I don't know. I don't know anything about VATSIM, to be honest. Nothing at all about it. I would just assume that with it being as strict as it is, if you're going to hold somebody up by watching it go back, then I would say no. Because they are very, very... Oh, I've got to go to this taxi, okay?
Someone
Sorry, mate,
just flown straight over me whilst I was taxiing.
Wow.
Okay.
Which one you taking?
A podium parking for a second. Let me swing around then and ignore... I'll ignore what it's telling me to do. And I'll come and go at the side of... If you take the first one, we'll ignore... Just park right alongside Empire, Dev. And I'll go this. If you go the side you're coming up, and I'll go this side, yeah? Because it shows everybody in a Learjet here.
Yeah, got that.
Just see if we can get the wings just slightly touching, look. There we go. Just go forward. No, stay where you are, Em.
I am. I'm going back. I release my
You're going
flipping
forward.
brakes.
Right. Are you okay? Right, we're going to come alongside you now, okay? Stay where you are. You don't have to go back, just stay where you are. Do I talk German? I must talk a different language, mate. Sure? Right, let me now just go back to where you guys are. So I can just take a picture. Right, there we go. So, zoom in just a bit. We're all moving. Are you ready? That'll do, mate. Safe. Right, got it.
I'm just taking some pictures for myself, so give me a second. Yep, that'll do. Oh, you're using that option.
Yeah, because I want to drop it straight into what you call it here.
I just use
The
F12.
50 plus. I've put the 50 plus squad flight team. There we go. Yep. Then I'll get that posted. Right, guys, I'm done now. That's it. That's perfect timing for me. We finished more or less on 10:30, which is brilliant. So that was a very good flight, Empire. Thank you very much for setting that up again. That was nice. So, guys, that's it. I really enjoyed that. So, for everybody, you ready? That was nice.
Just the one question: when are we going to do red arrows?
Oh yeah, good point.
Thank you very much for that, Mr. C. Right, okay, so what we said is that we're going to do we'll do a normal commercial plane, 737, 787, whatever you want to do, Airbus, A380, we'll do whatever you want next week. We'll do a large aircraft, yeah? And then we'll pick a theme, so if you want to, Dev, we can do red arrows the week after that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Because it'll give us chance to learn how to fly one of those things while we are on a break as such. Night all, Games Carrera, thank you very, very much for joining the stream. I'm going to close the game so that I can get these guys moved over to somebody, as well as Dev, as you appear in the chat, would you like to say goodbye?
Goodbye, everybody.
And thank you very much for this evening, Dev. It was very enjoyable.
Thank you.
Empire,
Yes.
would you like to say hello to everybody?
Hello everyone, how's it going?
And I will not be streaming tomorrow night, guys, but on Sunday we have a followers and sub. There we go. We have a followers and sub multiplay. So we'll be doing
Spin
Mudrunner,
tires.
which will be fun. I want to make one thing clear though, guys. On Mudrunner, you can only have, was it 4 players?
That is correct.
So we have the standard few. So it may be a drop out and a drop in stream. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
no
how we
problem.
may do it. So what I'm going to do is, whether you guys like it or not, let me see what I can raid. Let's have a look. What's his name again?
I'm just uploading my images to share for later.
Going to take you guys over to a gentleman called Mad Alex, who is doing Euro Truck 2. Guys, thank you very, very much. I will play you out because I want to get off so I can get to bed and talk to the good missus. So, guys, thank you very much, and I will close Discord.
And thank you, Dev. It's been a nice night.
Yeah, thank you, Empire. I've enjoyed it.